Alright, ladies and gents, as ever, my name is Shane. That's Shane's Games, and tonight we're going to be playing some Dark Cloud 2 for the PS2. This won't be our first time playing it, so if you want to see how we got to where we're at tonight, or check out some of the games I've played in the past, feel free to check out my YouTube channel. But for tonight, let's go ahead and get into the game, shall we? Hey, Moss, welcome in. How are you doing today? How is the weekend treating you? Hope you are doing good. And if anybody in here is not following Moss Bios, jump on that right now. She plays a bunch of really cool and really obscure retro games. She does a lot of cool stuff with visualizers that I've never seen anybody else do on Twitch, which is really cool. And also just really interesting to talk to. Really chill place to hang out, and I really very much enjoy it. So click that link here for a follow. Jump over there sometime. You'll have a great time over there. Let's see. Just got my coffee, going to clean my office while seeing some dark clouds. I will provide the clouds then. Hope the coffee lives up to expectations. Let's see, my local EB Games is selling the Nintendo Switch OLED for only $400. Yeah, there's a lot of rumors going around that there's going to be a new system announced. I don't know how reliable that's going to be, but I'm interested if nothing else. One hammock for Rin's Augs will have to wait. Priorities, man. Priorities. Come on. All right, so if I remember correctly, we are 100%. Yeah, we are 100% here. So that's awesome. Literally accomplish everything we need to accomplish here. That's spectacular. So we're gonna do one more big thing before we leave town, which is we need to upgrade the energy for the ride pod, which is again a little bit confusing because the energy is literally just its HP. So more energy means more HP, which we do want. Let's do that. I am having a good weekend. It was a holiday weekend in the US, so I actually had a 5-day weekend, which was very chill, but also it was very, very hot over here. And I could have done without that part. Let's see. Someone send me more energy, please. If I had any to spare, I would, believe me. Alright, so let me double check that I didn't do this last stream, because that's always a possibility. Find the core, the body. Where's the core for this thing? Go ahead and sort. Ride pod core is... The hell is my ride pod? Oh, it's this thing. It looks different now. I forgot about that. All right, so yeah, we've still got the Gen 1 energy pack, which is terrible. So we need to make something better than that. Let's go to make bucket pack, and we need 39 metal and 21 red paint. Oh, we need red paint for it? Oh, that's ridiculous. All right, we'll get that too, but let's get the 39 metal first, because we can get that right here. And luckily that's the cheapest thing you can buy. 39 is a lot, but it's not going to cost a whole ton relatively. And as planned, we are doing pretty good on cash right now, which is very nice. Won't work if it's not red. Red ones go faster. Red ones go faster, I'm told. Alright, now we got to go to Sindane, because that's where the guy who sells paints is. Let's see, Board James, you're going to PAX Aus this year, and you already got your badge for it. Oh, nice. I hope you have a wonderful time. That sounds fantastic. That's Aunt Polly's house. Didn't see who this was. It's the Samurai White. It does have 2 swords. If you got a robot, you may as well give it swords. Why not? Can't leave it unpainted like a tabletop minis. I have never painted any of my minis. I'm not even ashamed to admit that. It's just how I roll at this point. Is this one? Am I in the wrong town? Is he not here? He's not here. All right. So that means Let's see. Clown in the dungeon, red box. I always go yellow box. I always go yellow box because the first two yellow boxes first two clowns I came across had weapons in the yellow boxes. So now I just go yellow box every time. Can the ride pod do a spinning attack with the two swords? Not that I know of yet, but that would be really cool. That would be fantastic. Let's see. Someone sent me a double cheeseburger. Why does this getting back into shape get harder the older you are? It's not fair. It is tough. It is tough. I will tell you, as a stopgap, Tilakamis, drink a shitload of water. It's far from perfect, but it does help. Alright, let's check Balance Valley. For some reason I thought the painter was in the first area, but I could be wrong. Alright, is he over here somewhere then? One of these houses? This one's... Ah, here he is. Alright, cool. Alright. To buy paint, we need to buy red paint from him. What are we, 21? That's a little pricey, but we can make it work. Now, we go back to make bucket pack, and we can do it. Beautiful. Alright, so just for reference, right now, the ride pod has a maximum HP of 80. But we're gonna go to that bucket pack we just made. Once I find it. I just saw it appear in the inventory. Ah, here it is. Gonna hit exchange. And then we go back to the core. And we literally doubled our max HP. That's insane. Hydration / posture check to everyone in chat. Thank you for that, Drish. That is always a wonderful reminder. How are you doing today? How is your weekend going? Oh yeah, fiber's good too. Fiber definitely helps fill your stomach. Chat, please ensure the alignment of your meat prisons. Get them lined up. Get them lined up. But what if I want to be dehydrated and sit like a shrimp? I mean, technically I can't stop you, but I would ask that you don't. If you want more, I can give the ride pod a further upgrade to this chapter. We'll see how we're doing after this. Because right now I feel like we're kind of kicking ass. So I'm not super concerned. But if we start dropping behind, I may ask for an assist. Alright. Oh, right, we do have the Nova Cannon now. That's right. We gotta at least try it out, right? Oh, yeah, we can try. Oh, attack 240? I'm sorry? Attack 240? What do the swords do? Holy shit! Okay, yeah. Yeah, we can equip that. That's fine. Sure. Let's put that on there. Why not? Let's put the friggin' lasers on our robot. Samurai robot with lasers, why not? Nova Cannon is kind of silly, yes, that's a lot of attack. That is disgusting. Thank you for reminding me I had the Nova Cannons. I completely forgot they gave them to me last stream. Also, I wanted to pop back here for a second, because I realized in the labs there was a lot of chests inside buildings, and we didn't really search the inside of the buildings here. Also, there's a chest right here. With a witch part, Jesus Christ. How was I missing that? Alright, that gets Monica's defense to 40, that's insane. How did I miss that? I don't know, but we're definitely gonna search this place now. Wait, is that another one? There is another one right there. With the friggin' Fruit of Eden. Alright, I'm really glad we came back here now. Use that on max, so he's now got over 100 HP. That's glorious. Let's see. Do you make the Nova Cannon or find it? So I found it, or basically I was given it as my reward for 100%ing the Giorama in Chapter 4, which is nice. They just handed it to me. I don't know if I had I don't think I had the recipe for it otherwise. So that's just lovely. How did I miss that? And that chat's like, we know. Oh, we know. I know. Not the most observant here. Yes, also reminder for anybody that does need to remember to take meds. Go take your meds. That is important. I am an extremely forgetful person when it comes to medication. So I will always thank anybody who gives me a reminder at any point. Like, even if I don't currently have any meds to take, I just appreciate people trying to remind me. I don't think or I might have Wrapper, actually. Yeah, Wrapper was something we got. Oh, that's the recipe for, all right, I gotcha. I do have that recipe, I do have everything for that. Not like I need to build it now, but that's good to know. So I don't see anything in here. Gonna make real sure. Excellent, Kiss. I'm glad we could remind you to check. Just good to be on top of these things, I think. They are very small chests, and this area is A, very dark, and B, the ground is very similar in color to the chests themselves, which is really not helping the situation. But I'm trying here. I'm trying. Alright, let's check in this area as well. See if we can spot any chests over here. Like, they wouldn't hide one back in the corner, would they? Of course they would. But they haven't. Back to the grind. Good luck with that. You'd think that I would have learned to remember to take the meds. I've been taking them daily for over 5 years. Distraction is a thing that can strike anyone at any time. And if you're not necessarily neurotypical, it's even easier to get distracted from stuff like that. So no shame there. No shame there. That's why we all help each other. That's why we all gotta help each other. Share the brain cell. So collectively, hopefully, we can get this stuff done. Alright, so how do I get back up to the top? I want to check up there, too. Over here, gotcha. I want to check up on the top ring as well. I think we found everything up there. There's a potato pie, I'll take that. Holy crap. Alright, so both of the characters have 40 defense now. That's glorious. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, I feel like we might be short one more Fruit of Eden somewhere because we're not even again. But either way, this was a lot of good upgrades. And now I'm feeling even better about the next area. That is fantastic. All right. We are the Hive, we are one. Ooh, a misprint. Those can sometimes be worth a decent amount of cash. Good find there, Bort James, good find. Yeah, somebody already found the One Ring, and I believe it was already sold as well. But they're keeping whoever it was anonymous because obvious reasons. But yeah, supposedly somebody found it already. Honestly, if I was Wizards of the Coast, what I would do is I would hold back the pack with the One Ring for 2 weeks and just catch out all the counterfeiters. Because that'd be hilarious. Imagine you go to a local MTG tourney and somebody just pulls out that card. What would you even do? Like, I'm a nice, chill person, I like to think, but if I'm at a Magic the Gathering tourney and somebody pulls out one of those, like, am I not jumping him and running away? Am I not? That seems like the natural course of action. Right? It's just what we're doing with that, right? I assume? Yeah, it's a cool 2 million right there. Is it not prepared for tournaments? Oh, I mean, there is a tournament format where you pull random boosters and then have to build a deck on the spot with the boosters. So yeah, it is possible you pull some ultra rare cards in tournaments. It happens all the time, as a matter of fact, but that one card is worth about $2 million. So, you know, if you were to pull it right there, I don't even know. I don't know how you'd handle that situation. Alright, so I can't interact with him until we get to the next station, looks like. So let's go ahead and head to the next station.
Alrighty then, here we go. Mount Gundor, here we come.
Speaking of throwing stuff into a volcano. Alright, High Murata is our next location. Oh, look,
Chapter 5, Conflict of the Past and Future.
The track's blocked. What a surprise!
What's this?
It's raining embers! Something is definitely up. The village of High Murata should be here at the foot of Mount Gundor. But I guess it got wiped out too.
Let's get going then, Monica.
I like how she's like, something's definitely up. It's a volcano. That's just how a volcano works.
Be careful out there, you two.
There's nothing much we can do this time, so we'll just take it easy on the train, okay, guys?
Sure.
If you need any help with anything, just let us know.
Borneo and Eric can now be placed in the Georama. Alright. We haven't ever had a place to put them yet, but I'll keep that in mind. Repair robot parts. That'll get it back to its max HP. Upgrade the ride pod. I don't think we have enough points, but I'll check. Great deduction skills, Monica. It's hot here, but why? I don't even know. Couldn't even begin to guess. Alright, no, we don't have enough points, but we don't need too much more to get another shield back. I'll keep that in mind. Alright. Go to High Murata? Yes! Georama sounds like a disco place to me. It is a good party place.
Look there!
Is it him? What's he up to this time?
Gaspard must be hopping mad that we've been restoring all the origin points.
And there's no way we're gonna let him stop us, right?
I wonder if Gaspard's causing these falling embers too.
No doubt about it. Oh, there's no way we can start bringing back wood and straw buildings now.
He's trying to stop us from building so we can't revive any more origin points.
That monster!
Let's hurry, Monica!
Somehow Gaspard has made this weird hollow mountain very hot. But how?
Yeah!
Monica is perhaps a little bit of a moron. Just gonna throw that right out there. Is this a thing? Geyser. That's a thing. Alright. Are these big, suggestively shaped rocks a thing? They're not. But they are very suggestive. Very suggestive. Oh, gate, that's a thing. Everything changed with the Fire Nation attack, chat. Everything. Take a picture of that nice setting sun. Evening sun, beautiful. Only one new idea in there, though. Barrel plus energy pipe plus geyser. I do have that. Let's see what we got there. The geyser first. Geyser. Energy pipe. Barrel? Barrel. Laser arm! Nice. Thank you. Alright. Well, it looks like we're just gonna head straight into the dungeon then. I doubt we don't know anything about the Giorama without getting anything, right? We know I gotta get some culture points, that's about it. Alright, we'll head in then. How the hell do you imagine the laser from that? I don't even want to know what goes on in Max's brain at this point. I'm so confused. This is a boy that'll look at a fish and be like, satellite dish! I have no idea what's wrong with him. Alright. That end right there. Wow. Wow, alright. That's a lot of levels. Okay. Battle with Griffin's army. Well, that sounds dramatic. Two who honor their mothers? Why did it say that at the bottom of the screen? What does that mean? Alright, where are we at right now? So, Max just needs to level it up, get some more attack on there, and Monica also does, but she's got stronger attack right now, so we're going to focus on Max for a bit. Griffin Soldier. Alright, so yes. Ooh! Actual soldiers of the Big Bad. We're getting into it now, chat. Ooh. That dodge. Nice knockdown. Let's get behind him. Alright, yeah, we can handle those guys. Rifle Wolf. What the hell? That is a wolf with a rifle. It's a tremendously accurate name. Also sounds like a Metal Gear character. Rifle Wolf. Stick Joe. That's a name. Ow. Ow. No, he's berserked. Shit, that was close. Too close for comfort. Where's my healing items? Oh, I don't have many. Gonna have to go shopping for healing items after this. Time to level up if you have the time. Who has the time in this age? We are beating all the enemies we come across just to get whatever XP we can, but that's the thing. Can't wait for Canada Kid now. Alright, now that sounds like a Mega Man X boss. Which they do have some real wacky names for those guys. Ah, Monica can't absorb his magic. Alright. I was thinking this is a guy we want to have Monica go against, but no, we can just definitely have Max take this guy on. That's fine. Switch. Behind him. Behind him again. Beautiful, beautiful. For a second I was like, how did I take damage there? But I think it was Rifle Wolf. I think he shot me from about a bajillion miles away. Which, rude. Oh yeah, the music in this game is so good. I will happily accept hearing that anytime. It's so nice. I did not block that in time. Where does the wolf go to buy ammo for his gun? I mean, I suppose if he's using, like, that little ball ammo, he could make it himself. That is a thing that can be done. Ow! And I let up on the button at the wrong time. Damn it. Alright, Monica, you're up. Damn it! Whew. Alright, this dungeon's definitely dangerous, I can tell you that much. Maybe he has his own train of shopkeepers. It's true, he might be the protagonist of his own story here. Audio's being weird, thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. Getting crunchies. We got the crunchies coming back here again. Rifle Wolf cloned from Sniper and Otakon without their knowledge. Perchance to stream, welcome in. Always love me some Kojima lore. You need to make Monica as OP as possible right now. She is pretty OP at the moment. Well, not OP, but she definitely does a lot more damage than Max. Which I do appreciate. We just sort of accidentally got her a kick-ass sword, and now she's doing great for herself. But, you know, now I'm having to use my last healing item right there. Just not where I wanted to be at the moment. There we go. Block that guy. Block that. Ow! Don't hit me with your gun! That's just bad maintenance. You'll do as much damage to your gun as you will to me. Those are delicate instruments. The hell, dude? Shameful. Shameful. Which chapter is this? This is the very beginning of chapter 5. Very, very beginning. Literally the first dungeon in chapter 5. Alright. I believe we do have the exit key. So we don't really need to stick around here for very long if we don't want to, which we don't. And we got the geostone as well, so. We're in a relatively good place. Gotta take it nice and easy here. There we go. Behind him. Perfect. Whew. Changes for the US to get us a sacred thing with many here. It's true. That is a freaky looking treasure chest. Holy crap. Like, it's cool, but it's kind of spooky too. So we're just gonna play it super cautious with these guys. I think we should be okay here. XP-wise, Shane is on par with the melee weapons. The gun and the armlet right now can barely damage any enemies. So I know those are way behind the curve. I'm in a terrible place with my ranged weapons. And I think at this point, I'm just kind of waiting for somebody to maybe give me a better ranged weapon, and then I can start from there. Because I think grinding up what I have is going to be prohibitively difficult. So if it comes down to it, I'm mostly just going to be using the ride pod for the purposes of ranged weapons. Alright, did I just get the map? Where the hell's the exit? Do we not know where the exit is? Where's the exit? There's the exit. Alright, let's head over there. Psst, hey kid, you need an OP ranged weapon? Yes, and I will pay any price and will not inspect the item for quality until you are far out of sight. What you got? Got some rare goods on sale, stranger. I'll buy it for a high price. Got him. Beautiful. I will always take any opportunity given to me to quote the guy, the seller from RE4. Thank you. This geyser looks like it could blow any second now. All right. Let's try putting the key in here and see what happens. The key for this dungeon is magma rock, extremely high heat rock. Careful how you handle it. That seems dangerous. The merchant is the only character in the game you can always trust. Funny thing is, in the original design document for the game, the merchant was eventually going to be a boss. But they were worried that that would piss people off too much, so they'd ditch that plan. But yeah, initially, eventually, he was going to turn on you. Ooh, get some tasty LTG. Hope you enjoy it. You can now make the part Great Crane. All right. Nothing actionable yet. Beetle from Wind Waker? That's a choice there. He always got on my nerves, personally. I didn't even play that game that much. Alright, to the next floor. Mount Gundor Wind, and there is a seal on this one. This floor appears to have a red seal on it. Max has been chosen, you can't switch to him. Alright. So this is going to be a Monica-only floor, which is not great. But we can. Ooh, Monica actually has enough, may have enough attack. So let me check where we want to build for her next. Let me pull up my chart here. So she's got the Serpent Slicer. So we are going to want to take the second route, the one I'm looking at right here. So we need 90 lightning and 90 scale. Jesus. Well, let's see how much lightning we can get on there. We got 55, so to get to 90 we need 35? That's a lot. Alright, so surprisingly actually doable. Yep, just Monica this floor. Alright, there we go. Now if we check build up, we just need some more scale, and for that we just need 12 scale. The problem is I don't know if we have any of the... Yeah, we've only got this. I'll give it to her, because that's fine. Synthesize. So we need to get 3 more of those spheres to get it the stats that we can level it up again. Wind Waker is my favorite Zelda. I don't know why exactly. It just hit me with the charm, I guess. Nothing wrong with that. I think everybody's got their own favorite Zelda. I feel like a lot of it probably has to do with nostalgia as well. Like, I don't think it's any coincidence that my favorite Zelda is one of my earliest Zeldas, which is A Link to the Past. Well, at least we got these magic spitters on this floor, and they're who he deals with anyway. Also, who totally forgot to buy healing items? This guy! So we have 0 healing items right now, which is lovely. She is unprepared badly. Badly unprepared. What is that? Steam Tor. I don't like him. Holy crap, he's huge. What are those? It's too easy. No item run. Go! Oh god, what have I done? That's a little easier. Ball Blair, welcome in. I mean, overall, I am doing very well, but also I forgot to stock up on items, so that's unfortunate. Ow, jeez. Where is that guy? Got my block up in time, that's good. How are you doing, Ball Blair? How's the weekend treating you so far? Beautiful. All we gotta do is get through this dungeon floor without doing any healing. Easy. And we can't switch to any other characters. Easy. Easy. Punisher, enjoy your lurk. Would it be nice to get lifesteal for your sword? It would be. I think I have lifesteal, but I don't want to use it just yet until I'm sure that I'm not going to be switching off this sword at any point. I'm not sure if that's an inherited thing for swords. I'm not 100% sure how that works yet. But it is going to be an option at some point. Most definitely. I got some repair powder there. That's nice. Pink paint? Sure, why not? Go into volcano, sometimes you find some pink paint. Sure. Totally natural. Got that stun on him, beautiful. Nice. Sudden huge spike in temperature, so I'm trying to stay cool, but it's going to be cold and rainy for the next 7 days after this. Ooh, good time to reset. You definitely don't want it to be hot all the time in the summer. I hope you enjoy the cooler weather after today. And I hope you were staying hydrated as much as you can today. Hopefully there was nothing in that rock I just threw over that edge. What is this now? Is that a locked door? A stone wall is blocking your path. Interesting. Well, I don't appear to have whatever the key is for that. That is interesting, though. Alright. Well, we don't have the geostone, we don't have that key, we don't have the exit key yet, so we gotta keep working here. Alright. Well, let's keep heading over this way then. It's not impossible we'll find some healing items. Not impossible, but not exactly something we can count on. Wonder if you can cheese it with a bomb? I'm not sure. I know one of the companions you can have with you can cheese open locks like that, but I don't know if a bomb would work for it. Power crystal, that's nice, but maybe use a healing item. Let's head the other way so we don't run into too many enemies at once. So let's crack this open, because rocks are sometimes where you find healing items. Not in that one. Alright, let's get this guy's attention. And then... oh, that was real bad timing on my part. One more. There we go. That's the problem, is I have a very tiny window to attack and then get my block back up. Gotta pick my moments real carefully. There we go. Whew. Alright. Oh, and I don't have a key for that one. Alright. That's fine too. Making progress, although we haven't found any of the things we need yet. The block charge system is rather cool and a good way to let you deal with spammy turrets. It is. I appreciate that they give you that option there. Oh, there's 3 enemies. Is there 4 enemies? What the hell? Why is there so many enemies there? Pull him over here. There we go. Now we're talking. All right. Celestial Knight, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you are doing good. Oh, there's so many enemies right there. What the hell? It's a soiree. Well, I wasn't invited, and I don't care for that. We're gonna make a run for it. Oh, God. That's the exit? Oh, God. If that's the exit, that means one of these enemies probably has the key. Shit. Shit, that's worst case scenario. Oh, God, that means we have to kill all those guys. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. I'm gonna double check and make sure I don't have anything that can heal me. Because this is not gonna be great. And... can I eat a potato cake? No, for some reason I can't eat a potato cake. It says good for dieting, but I guess not for me. The way she charges her fire reminds me of the special beam cannon. Oh, man. That is definitely a good thing to call back to. That does 2 damage! Oh, God, he drops those little guys. Shit! Let's hope this is the guy with the key. Please have the key. Please have the key. He didn't have the key! It's gotta be you, come on. It's gotta be you. It wasn't him either! Oh no! Yeah, why do fish get pancakes, but I don't get pancakes? That seems unfair. I'm calling that right out. What is that guy probably weak against? Wind, maybe? I don't know. I don't have any ice because we already used all that up. That is not close enough, damn it. There we go. Wait, he didn't have it either? What the fuck? What is happening? Emperor, thank you so much for the gift sub to Relentlessly. Gift sub number 1,375 in the channel. I appreciate the hell out of that, Emperor. Very cool of you, very generous of you. Am I just stuck here? Is this where we live now? Is this just our new home? Oh no, there's a direction. Oh god, there's a direction we didn't go. We haven't finished exploring this dungeon. Shit. Oh, and of course there's another big guy. Naturally, there's another big guy. Oh god, what do we got? See if he's weak against lightning. Let's hit him with a bomb nut. There we go. And of course there's another tree there. Oh, not close enough. Damn it. Oh, jeez. That was a lot of baddies in there. We needed to find the enemy that would drop the key that would allow us to escape the dungeon. And we did not. But that's okay, now we can actually go back and buy healing items, which is the big problem. Is this your dungeon key? Is it another dungeon situation? Well, that'd be frustrating. Alright, let's go buy some bread. Actually, no, hang on. I think I know what we should do here. I know exactly what we should do because we were having a lot of money troubles before, but we're not now. We are doing pretty good on money, which I think means we should swap who we are using as our equipped partner. So let's head back to the train station real quick, because I think I know who I want as our partner now. Let's repair robot parts. Let's head into the train and see if we can spot this person. Breathe all of that in? That is incredibly unsafe and probably smells terrible too. Alright, so... Granny Rosa? Granny Rosa makes cheese. And cheese is one of the best healing items we've seen so far. So... I think we might be able to do this, actually. Hang on. Oh, no, we have to do it inside of a dungeon. So next dungeon, we can just have her make us a whole bunch of cheese, and then we'll drop her back off of the train and let her regenerate. And I think that'll make things a little bit easier. Oh, Caustic was one of my favorite characters to play in Apex. Move to Sindane. No, I haven't actually tried out the Nova Cannon yet. We're not going to be able to on the next floor either because it's sealed. So we have to use Monaco. But after that floor, I will try it out, I promise you. I will absolutely try it out because we need to see the glory of that thing. Cheese is one of the few things to be consumed by people and not fish. Don't feed your fish cheese. That's weird. They probably won't appreciate that. FYI. I don't think fish like cheese. Is Granny our cheese slave? I mean, I don't want to put it like that, but absolutely 100% yes. It sounds weird when you say it like that, but also everything about that you just said is correct. Alright. We got healing items, that's awesome. Cheese, Krabbit! We forgot the cheese! Alright, move to Imrana. We can go straight into Mount Gondor, I guess. Alright, next level. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, red seal, no max. And that also means no ride pod either. So that's lovely. Luckily, if I can melee those guys, that makes things go much faster. Alright, I'm a little terrified to see one of these chests turn out to be a mimic, because these are scary looking chests to begin with. And seeing one be a mimic is going to be kind of frightening. Come on. One more. Beautiful. Alright. Also, that appears to get me some bracelet XP when I kill them like that. I didn't realize that, so I should be killing them with the magic. Anytime I can, because bracelet XP is so hard to come by. See you up there. Are we not gonna fight? What are we doing here, buddy? There we go. What are you doing up there? I think he might be stuck. I think he's technically on another level. Let me see if I can get to him. Oh my god, this game has so many mimics. And occasionally you have king mimics, which are bigger and meaner than regular mimics. Because of course it has those two. Of course. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, he was technically on a different level than me. And that's why he was acting all funny. Weird geometry pathing issue. Perfect. Alright. Although I was able to jump off there just fine. Alright, there's the map, that's good. Let's start heading over this way. Oh, this is where the exit is. Alright. We'll get this cleared out in case there's any enemies lurking over here, and in case we need to exit in a hurry. Wouldn't be surprised if you're told this game also does the taxes for you. There's so many systems in this game. Like, I was already feeling a little bit overwhelmed, and then we found out last stream that not only is there a fishing minigame in this game, not only is there a fishing contest for the fishing minigame, but also there's a fish breeding system, which feeds into a fish racing minigame. It's too much. This game is overwhelming. We need one of those badass chests to be a king mimic for science! God, that is gonna be a scary mimic. Feed me, Seymour. They were so busy wondering whether they could. They didn't stop to consider whether they should. Or at least no one stopped them. This is kind of scope creep the game, isn't it? Fish perimeters are serious business. Oh, of course there's golf, too. We can't neglect that. Golf, there's town building as well. There's a crafting system. There's really no end to the amount of systems in this game. Luckily, as far as I've seen, you can't talk to the fish yet. That would be a bit much. Oh my god, yeah, one of the streamers I follow, Tragic, is doing a first playthrough of Seaman. And that is a glorious thing to see because, like, you can't be prepared for Seaman. Seaman is always weirder than you're anticipating it is. It's just how it be. Seaman is profoundly weird. I love it for that. All right. Beautiful. Yes, Sky, I know you were there watching it. It's a beautiful thing. Hey, you missed your chance to say Tragic is playing Seaman and it's a glorious thing to see, man. I totally did miss that opportunity. It's true. Completely whiffed on that. There we go. Let's see. Regular Alien, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you are doing great. Oh, some scrap metal. I always need more of that. Loving the playthrough there, EP. I'm so glad. Oh my god. Like, any Seaman playthrough is going to be a wonderful thing, but seeing somebody get to play it for their very first time, that's nice. What is happening on the map? What is happening on the map? Why are there so many enemies in that one room? I think I hate that room. I think I hate that room. I think that room kind of sucks. They're having a party, do not disturb. Oh, is it VIP only? Am I not VIP enough for them? How dare they? Ah, now I have to kill all of them. On principle alone. Let's see if we can get away with avoiding them, he said, knowing he would not be able to. On. There we go. Whew. And that'll level up the bracelet again. That's awesome. All right. Let's go crash it. Hell yeah. Although first, let's see if we can do literally anything else. If we can just get the key and leave, that'd be pretty cool too. I would not complain too much about that. There we go. Oh god, floor 200 of Palace in the Dead. Whew. That's a whole chore unto itself. Let's see if I can take this guy out before the other guy aggroes. That'll be the trick here. Come on. Do that and then crash? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright. Very nice. Nano, welcome in. How are you doing today, Nano? How is the weekend treating you? Wherever there's a party, EP will be there. It's a wonderful quality to have. Being at every party, being the party person, glorious. Some rocks here. And break these, see if we got any goodies. That is a... God, I forgot there's that tiny little gap between the floor and the wall. That is frustrating. Alright. So, let's go. We can go up to the locked door. I think we do have the key for that. Let's head up there first. Party poop extraordinaire! Going into the party, guns blazing. Alright. We haven't actually opened any locked door in this dungeon yet, but I think we've got the key. Let's check. We head over here. And we got an item earlier called the Stone Tea. The tip is pointed. That seems dangerous, but alright. Come on, come fight me, jerk. I'm just gonna keep shooting you if you don't come over here. And try not to aggro that other guy. Of course, now he's berserked, which is not what I was trying to do here. There we go. Now we're talking. Beautiful. All right, let's get all that. That's a level up for the sword as well, which is nice. No, don't jump back. There we go. Whew. A party, and I wasn't invited. Going full Maleficent, I like that. That is one of the weirder Disney villain motivations. You didn't invite me to the party? Oh, I'm definitely starting some shit. In retrospect, it's a very teen movie of her. Alright, how are we doing here? So the Brassard is now +2. That's awesome. I'm just curious. What do I need to do to get that to the next tier? I think I looked and it was ridiculous. Yeah, to get the Crystal Brassard, we wanted to... We want to do the bottom route here, which is... That's going to be an ordeal. Do we want to do that, or can we get away with not doing that? I mean, we do want to do that. So yeah, it's going to be a long time before we can even think about that. So it's not yet. How about the Serpent Slicer? I think we want to take the second route here. Oh, we didn't... Yeah, we didn't add in the other stuff, so let's do that now. So we needed to add 35 lightning. Let's do that. Because we died after we did it, we didn't actually get to apply all that stuff. Alright, synthesize. Perfect. And then the other thing we needed was like 12 scale, I think? Yeah, like 12 scale. And we can do 6, so I'll do that. Synthesize. That is completely on point for the Fae, too. That's true. That's true. Very on brand. Alright. That's about as good as we can get that right now, but that's not bad. It's not bad. Keep an eye out for some more serpent gems. Oops. Hopefully we'll be good there. Still haven't found any of the stuff I need to not have to go into the monster party. Not a big fan of that. Was really hoping one of these guys would save me, even though I knew it was very likely. Yep, we are definitely going to have to go into the monster party. Oh, check the gems, they might push you over. Oh, I can spectrumize the gems too, right? Do I have a gem that gives me that? The stones? Yeah, I don't have as many stones as I used to because I had to use a whole bunch fighting monsters, unfortunately. I don't think I have a stone that gives me scale either, so no dice there. Oh, I had like 5 different gems? Yeah, then I got in a bunch of fights that I really didn't want to be in. Oh, those ones, alright. That does flame and smash. Lightning durable and holy shit. Holy shit, yeah, diamond's good. So that's an option. We can go for that if we want to. I'll keep that in mind. But for right now, like I said, Monica's handling herself. So I'm not in any huge hurry to get her leveled up. But that's good to know that I can get huge stats from those gems. Absolutely ridiculous stats. Alright, I'm gonna double check and make sure I don't have the key to get out of here. Because, yeah, it's looking increasingly like we are gonna have to go into the monster party. Yep. Yeah, we're going into the monster party. Shit. Also, we have a cheese in our inventory. I think Nana Rosa put that there. That's awesome. Gems are good things to have? Absolutely. That is a lot of stats there. Let's see, Monster Party? Oh yeah, there was that super weird NES game called Monster Party. I remember that one. Abstractism, how are you doing today? Hope you were having a great weekend. Just do the Monster Mash? Won't that be disrespectful? Is that cultural appropriation? Yeah, so like the big tree things I don't think I can beat without using bomb items on. If there's a way to do it, I'm not seeing it. Let's take this guy out first. Maybe we'll get lucky. You never know. There we go. No luck there. God, there's like no way in there without aggroing the tree monsters, is there? Shit. Alright, let's take this guy out first. I think he's gonna be our first problem. Let's get one of our bomb items. Let's do wind. I think wind worked really well last time. Alright, there we go. We got him taken out, that's awesome. Oh yeah, the music in this game is so good. And of course we managed to aggro 2 folks here. If we can keep luring this soldier away. There we go. And we can take him out at our leisure. Alright, we'll fix up our sword too. Feels like it's been a while since I repaired that, so we're doing good there. Who would you invite to your monster party? Oh, that's a good question, actually. I feel like vampires are always interesting, because if they're immortal, they probably have lots of cool stories to tell, so there is that. You'd invite Godzilla? I imagine parking for him is going to be a nightmare. Or the whole transit. Nessie seems chill. Nessie seems like a cool person. However, it does seem a bit shy. I don't know if they'd show up. They might ghost you. Mothra and the Neat Twins? That's true. You do get a show for free there. Oh, some of the fish might synth to scale as well. I I don't think I actually have any fish right now. I think I've used up all of my fish for various things at this point. Alright. Let's take this guy out first. Just really hoping it's not the tree that has the key there. No key there, though. Come on. Please have the key. Please have the key. Seriously. I have to kill the tree to get... Oh, God. Really? Are they making me do this? Yeah, they're making me do this. Alright! Alright, fine. Killing the tree. No ride pod. Why would we need one of those? Oh! Oh!
Looks like we got them all.
Oh! Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. He did have the key, though. Literally the last guy. Okay! Yeah, after all that worry, it was nothing. That's kind of funny. For some reason, I thought he had way more defense than that. But yeah, that wasn't bad at all. First try. Oh, I'm gonna be so glad to get off of this floor. The sealed floors just stress me the heck out. Oh God, the ball is about 1,000,000 miles away on this floor, so we're gonna ignore that. He called me the lumberjack. Just absolutely dismantled that guy as I'm over here worrying. Monica's like, it's fine. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. This is gonna be a massacre. And it was. It was a massacre. All right. Get the hell out of here. Sword beats tree. I didn't have that on my bingo card, but there we are. Think you can block anytime during a combo string too? I don't think blocks interrupt animations is the thing. I'm almost 100% sure you can't animation kick out of the animation, so as a button masher, that is a problem for me. Yeah, let's make it like a tree and get out of here. Went out on a limb, branched out, and got to the root of the problem that its bark was worse than its bites. Glorious. Alright. 3 sturdy houses placed. Alright. We need to place a bunch of houses. So presumably we can place... let's see, what is it? Like iron houses we can place here, right? I assume? They said no wood or straw houses, but I assume iron will work. Right? Presumably? Alright, I'm not going to jump into it in case there's something I'm not seeing here, but... yeah, it sounds like that should work. Alright, GG on the massacre, thank you so much, EP. I appreciate that. Alright, so let's head to the next dungeon level then. Little pig, let me in. Not by the hairs on my chinny chin chin. Alright, next floor is Little Dragons on the Mountain. So I assume this is going to be a floor we're going to be using Monica in a lot. Coincidentally. That's exactly what I was thinking of, Red, as soon as you said that. I don't know why I go directly to Green Jello. Who had to change their names to Green Jelly because they got sued. Because of course they did. Damn it. Ow. Ow! Stop! Stop! Got double teamed there. If you can still have the CD, that's badass. It's time to stop. All right. Ooh, that's another level up for the bracelet there too. I will always remember them because they did the soundtrack for the game Maximum Carnage for Super Nintendo. Which, you know, it's rare to think of any other Super Nintendo games that have licensed soundtracks or soundtracks that were made specifically by existing bands. But, you know, here we are. They were definitely setting themselves up to get sued, though. Like, you know, it was the Wild West days, so of course they didn't, like, have a manager or something going, you can't do that. Don't do that. Alright. I'm glad somebody else remembers that music video, too. Because as soon as I said it in that cadence, I'm like, nobody's gonna know that. We don't have any Green Jello fans in here, do we? I was pleasantly wrong. That's a wonderful thing. Oops, wrong button. Oh, no. I'd rather kill these guys with magic wherever possible, but if they melee me... They called it Rambo! God, that was a good music video. Really was. Alright. Here we go, some repair powder. We always need more of that. Rin, thank you for linking that! For those who have no idea what I'm talking about right now. It's a very old music video by a very weird band. And you should just check it out. It's awesome. Maybe a little dated, but you know what? It's awesome. It's awesome. It's okay. Get into it. 1993. Shit. A little bit ago, isn't it? Just a bit. Ow. There we go. Monica's gonna get so much stronger than Max here. Holy shit. Is now when I say 30 years ago? We don't have to. We don't have to go there. We can just pretend it was like 10. We can say 10. We can all just agree it was 10. And then just leave it there. Don't worry, a lot of chat is pretty dated. That's good. That's a comfort. This is definitely a Monica floor, though. Like, I'd love to get Max some more XP, but no, this is a Monica floor. Hello? Hello? Did I break him? There we go. Songs from the glory days of vaudeville? I mean, some things never go out of style. No shame there. Oh, EP, excellent! Hope you enjoyed that one. Honestly, I think I may enjoy the video more than I enjoy the actual music, but it's still a good time. Relentlessly, I'm glad you're on the same page as us here. Thank you for that. Alright, we do have this key, so we'll go ahead and pop that in there. Hey! 10. 10-ish, we can go with that. What the heck? There we go. Caroline's Spine, there's another classic. Guy's toast. Ow, jeez. Oh no! She's, frozen? Slowed? I don't know what they just hit her with, but I can't move. Is that, there we go. I'm like, does it wear off ever? Is it gonna be like this forever? Let's heal up. Only 3 Jupiter years ago. That's a good way to look at it. I like that. I like that a lot. I may steal that. Alright, take care of yourself, Abstractism. Thanks for hanging around. We will see you around. Let's back up. Or melee attack. There we go. And that's another level up for the sword there. Holy shit. This thing is getting strong. And poor Max just keeps falling further and further behind. Well, I gotta take this opportunity to get Bracelet XP, though. I can't pass up any opportunity to get Bracelet XP. It's so hard. There we go. Go. No! Hit me with range. Hit me with range attacks, you jerk! Come on! There we go. More range attacks. Couple more. One more. One more! There we go. Music before auto-tune, it just had a more... It had an air of realism about it that I really enjoyed. It felt a bit more grounded, which I thought was kind of nice. Remember how the dragons are a problem in Chapter 3? Yeah, now I'm just eating them alive, which is glorious. Now I'm actually farming them. Alright. And thank you everybody for sharing the nostalgia. That is a nice feel. Mechmaniac, welcome in. How are you doing today? Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? What were you playing? Tell me everything. I would love to hear about it. Right, so I do see the Geostone on the map. You gotta get over there, first thing. And see what we can do over there. Doing well, excellent. What were you playing today? How was your stream? Let's hear. I'm curious. Always love to hear what other cool folks are up to. We got an ice dude down here. This is how we'll drag you into Discord use with listen to this banger from the 90s. I love it. All right. Sweet, sweet Bracelet XP. There we go. Wolverine's Adamantium Rage. I've always wanted to try that one out. That seems like such an interesting one. Set me to a rage on the last boss. Why is it that there's so many games out there that drop the ball on the last boss? Like, otherwise really charming games, but then right at the end lose it. Hey, Machine, welcome in. How are you doing today, Machine? How was your stream? What were you playing? Tell me everything. Leezord, welcome in as well. Hope you're doing good. Glad to have you with us. I am doing good, Machine. Playing some PS2 goodness here. As you can see. Ferocia! Welcome in, Ferocia. Welcome in, Ferocia's viewers. How are you doing today? For anybody that doesn't know me, my name is Shane. That's Shane's Games. I play the obscure, the unusual, and the nostalgic. And today we are playing Dark Cloud 2 for the PS2, which I have never beaten before, but I'm trying to change that. How are you doing, Ferocia? What were you playing today? How did your stream go? Tell me everything. It is a pleasure to have you with us. And Emperor, thank you so much for the gift sub to Machine right there. Gift sub number 1,376 of the channel. Suddenly Bribes, appreciate the generosity as always. Fado, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing great. Glad to have you with us. But yeah, what were you up to today, Ferocia? I would love to hear what you were playing. Feel free to let me know. Although if you gotta go grab some eats, I completely understand. You know you need Shane's tiny screaming face. Does anybody really need that? Is it essential? Or is it just nice to have? My horrified face is a luxury item, I think. Personally. If you ask me. Just some dumb Warzone? Hey, as long as you're enjoying it. How'd it go? You get any good wins in there? I hope. Oh, don't switch targets. Game. Oh god, if they both hit me, I'm not absorbing anything. Because I can only absorb one element at a time. God damn it. This game is testing me. No, not you. God damn it. Damn it! Oh, this is not ideal. There we go. Let's just take the blue guy. And then green guy just wanders in. Hey, what you guys doing? What's going on over here? Let's see. Is it time for... It might be time for the cannon. I just want the bracelet XP is why I'm doing this. Oops. It's so hard to get bracelet XP, so whenever the opportunity comes along, I'm like, let me farm a little bit. Let me farm a little bit. Alright, I think I'm going to be able to get away with killing this dude. Hang on. And there we go. Beautiful. I just need to see if I can convince this guy. Hit me with enough range attacks. There we go. Need to get these contacts off your eye orbs. Go right ahead, Machine. We'll be here when you get back. That guy's toast too. Almost got a bracelet level up, which is nice. No, not melee. Hit me with ranged. What are you doing? Where's the range? What are you doing? We're supposed to be having a fight here, you jerk. Oh my god. And of course he starts shooting me at point blank. Because of course. Alright, he's just not playing along. Thanks, but no thanks. He's a flying dragon, he does what he wants to, I guess. You're going off script! I had a plan, you're not following the plan! The hell, dude? Oh, God. Alright, there's the Geostone. We got like 2 enemies left, so let's go take those guys out. And we got Scale Crystals. So we can probably, yeah, just exactly what we needed, which is glorious. And we got some bread there, too. Alright, so let's take a look over here. So yeah, I need, what, 6 scale? So, spectrumize, we only need 2 of them, so that's nice. There we go. Synthesize those under the sword. Perfect. And then we can go to build up. We make sure that's the right one that I was going for. I believe so, from Serpent Slicer. Yeah, that's the one we want. That one. And that's an extra 8 attack right there. And it's pretty. Let's try it out. Reasonably fast, looks like it has pretty long range too. However, I did promise to test out the cannons here. God, that's ridiculous. That is absurd. I've got a samurai mech on roller skates that shoots death lasers. I think I love my life. No, are you not gonna, they're not gonna range attack me either. There we go. No, play nice. Come on. Ow! Rude. There we go. Any mech is a great mech. I do love me a good mech. It's true. Alright, and that's another bracelet level too. Hell yes. How's that bracelet looking now? It's getting somewhere. Slowly but surely. Armored Core 2 coming? I know, it's exciting. We should all get Gundam's rolly shoes. I have mentioned before my favorite Gundam is the Dom, which has basically small hovercrafts for feet and moves as if it's skating, which is wild. I do love that guy. 83 cannon shots? That's disgusting. This is a ridiculously overpowered dude. Big Dom, yes! Big Dom is my favorite mobile suit from the Gundam universe. Is he the most powerful? Not remotely. Is he the fanciest? Not even a little bit. Is he very fun to play in every Gundam video game I've played? Oh hell yeah, that dude's awesome. Which is probably why I like him so much. Alright. Ow. Oops. Got a little careless there, that was my bad. Fine. One more hit, I'll take this guy out. It's the last monster in the dungeon.
Looks like we got them all.
I want a Zone of the Enders kind of AC game that would be sick as fuck. That would be. That would be. I feel like Zone of the Enders just hits a vibe for mech combat that I'm not sure any other game has for me. Lazarus, welcome in. Wait, what's a nice ability? The thing I was doing right there? That was pretty cool. But how are you doing, Laz? How's your day going? Hope all is well with you. Let's see. Move to Sveda? Hell no. I don't have time for that. Got places to be. Sveda can wait. Oh yeah, absorbing element stuff and reflecting back, that is really nice. As you saw, if I get a full charge with this sword, I can knock off half their health bar, which is spectacular. But yeah, Zone of the Enders 2, one of my favorite games of all time. I love that so much. Badge my 4th Retro Achievements game today, Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Oh, nice! Oh my god, Les, I love ActRaiser so much. ActRaiser is such a good game. I hope you have a wonderful time with it. I think that is one of the great hidden gems of the Super Nintendo era. I don't know if you've started already, but I hope you have a good time with it. Purposely picking games you know already. Alright, that's a good place to start with, I think. You love ActRaiser? Hell yes! So good. I didn't care for the second one, but that first one is just such a banger. House placed 3 blocks high. What? Oh, that's not great. Huh. Well, I do have something I can make that's just called like a block, right? Think? Yeah. I just have a thing called a block, so do I have to... Yes sir, no sir, 3 blocks. So do I just place 3 blocks and then place a house on top of it? I guess? Interesting. Yeah, they did a remastered ActRaiser. I didn't hear much about it, so I didn't know if it was good. Did you ever play Metal Warriors? I'm trying to remember, because there's a couple of games with similar names for Super Nintendo. Let me look that one up. Let me see if that's the one I'm thinking of. Metal Warriors. And I played a little of that one, not much. But it did seem really cool, really interesting the way you could aim in that game. So yeah, I know the one you're talking about, Machine. Very interesting one. Oh wow, you made great progress already, Laz. Congratulations on that one. Not giving myself an apartment? Congratulations, Rin. I hope you feel nice and comfy after that. Professional mode is tough. The bosses particularly. Like, the actual levels themselves, very doable, but the bosses is where all the difficulty in professional is, if you ask me. Yeah, can't I just jing you that shit? Groshin, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you were having a fantastic weekend. Oh, extra boss fight, nice. Oh, I didn't know I'd had split screen Machine. That's badass. Hey, Eric Director, watching on Twitch Mobile. Nice, nice. How are you doing today? How is your weekend going? Hope it's going well for you. Glad to have you with us. Alright. Also, I'm like, should I look around for treasure chests? Sometimes there's treasure chests hanging around in the field. I know they've done that in the past. I don't see any here, but I don't know how long it takes. There is a bit of render distance in this game, so you never know. I figure I should poke my head around at least. I'm doing good so far. This is the very tail end of a 5-day weekend for me, thanks to the 4th of July holiday in the US. And it was nice. It was very relaxing. Got to play some nice games I haven't played before. Got to enjoy some old favorites. It was lovely. Alright. Steam Goyone. Weird. Hey Drev, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. There's a blue seal on this floor, which means max only, but should mean I can use the ride pod then. That's not terrible. Alright. We do kind of need to build up Max's weapons anyway, because Max is way behind on the power curve at this point. I mean, not way behind, I'm being dramatic, but... Especially because Monica just leveled up her sword. Max is going to need to catch up a bit. As a matter of fact, let's see where he's at. Let's see what he needs to do. I know he just needs to level up and get more attack for one thing, but what else does he need? He needs more scales as well, unfortunately. How many scales does he need? I ask, knowing I won't like the answer. He's got the stinger wrench right now. But for scales, I need 45. That's not terrible. 45 is not terrible. So let's put what we can on there as far as scales. Oh, it's so close. 44, of course, just one off. Well, we do need to get more attack first, so we wouldn't be able to upgrade it instantly anyway. So you advanced quite a bit. Yes, we are in Chapter 5. And also our mech has a death laser now, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I love it dearly. I'll show that off in a little bit, but probably before this dungeon's over. Nice. So yeah, I think the things you steal from enemies in this game are bonus items. How about this guy? Death lasers! Alright, no, he gets the XP. There we go. Yeah, it's only the third time this weapon's got a steal, but I'll take it. Oh god! I said they look scary, and they do look scary. Can confirm. I need to repair my weapon. It's been a while, that's fair. Get behind him. And it's stolen again! Hey, King of APOC! Welcome in, APOC! How are you doing today? How was your stream? What were you playing? Tell me everything. And for anybody who doesn't know me, my name is Shane. This is Shane's Games. I play the obscure, the unusual, and the nostalgic. And today, that is 3 steals in a row. Holy shit. Today, we are playing Dark Cloud 2 for the PS2, which I've never beaten before, but we are trying to fix that. Sega Saturn Day, as usual tonight. Any gems? Any standouts from what you're playing? I'm curious. Also, Rifle Wolf sounds like either a Metal Gear character or a Mega Man X boss, if you ask me. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, I can't even damage him with my gun. Because it's so weak. Dinner game is this FMV Japanese only game called Rampo. Found a way to sort of translate the game on the fly. Ooh, I'm gonna have to look into that because that name actually sounds familiar. So I might want to look into that one. Let's see. Drew, welcome in. I've often thought about trying Dark Cloud 1, but this one looks so much better. Yes, I don't like Dark Cloud 1 at all. And the reason is because number one, Dark Cloud has a brutal weapon degradation system. Where if your weapon breaks, it's gone forever. So if you don't repair it in time, you just lose your weapon. And number two, it has a system called Thirst, where you have to constantly be drinking water or you take damage, and I don't like that one bit. Whereas this game is a lot smoother and way more ambitious too. There's so much going on in this game. We were just talking about it earlier. There's a golf mini game in here. There's a fishing mini game. There's a fish breeding mini game. There's a fish racing mini game. There's crafting. There's inventing. There's photography. There's so much going on in this game. It's a little overwhelming. But honestly, it is a really cool game to try out. Oh man, yeah, Eric Director. Netflix has some really cool stuff in the horror genre. Most definitely. Sold, excellent, excellent. And also just really cool character models. I think they look super neat. Also, God, how many enemies are in this room? There is entirely many enemies in this room. Which means it's ride pod time. Frickin' lasers coming online here. That's so nice. That's so nice. Oh my god. And we're getting tons of XP for this. That was excessive, but I loved it. Beautiful. Let's see. For Osha, I played Animal Crossing almost entirely for the fishing. Oh man. Animal Crossing does have some fun fishing. Animal Crossing is just such a chill game. I really do love it. But yeah, we were talking fishing minigames the other day too, because it came up, and I think my favorite fishing minigame I've ever played is probably from a game called Breath of Fire 3, which the fishing in there feels very similar to the fishing in Stardew Valley, but I think it's a lot more satisfying. I couldn't 100% tell you why, but I think it works a lot better in that game than it does in Stardew. Because Stardew, the fishing can get frustrating sometimes. But I am a man that appreciates a good fishing minigame. If a video game has a fishing minigame in it, I'm playing it. Who gave Max the infinite damage sheet? Not infinite damage, just a lot of it. An excessive amount of it. Relentlessly, you're so bad at fishing in Stardew Valley? Honestly, me too. It's super hard in that game. And like, if you see someone doing fishing in Breath of Fire, you're like, oh, it's exactly the same as Stardew. I know it looks like that, but it's totally not. I really wish I could tell you why it's not, but I can't quite put my finger on it. God, these mimics have a lot of health. No, don't jump away. You idiot. Alright, there's a level up on the wrench too, that's nice. Let's use healing item. Yeah, we had 3 steals in this floor alone, which is insane. You folks love fishing too? Awesome, awesome. Let's see, I wish I could find a copy of the 3rd game. I don't think I have a hard copy of it, but it is on the PSN. No, I do. I think I do have a hard copy of it now that I think of it, but I believe it's on the PSN as well, so if you just want to play it, it is easy to get there at least, which is very cool. The inclusion of fishing in Sonic with Big the Cat was put there as a break from the intense go-go action of all the running and fighting. I mean, I did kind of enjoy the fishing in there. It was a nice break from the action, although I know reviews at the time were super mad about it. If you can go back and find contemporary magazine reviews of Sonic Adventure, holy crap, they are pissed about the fishing. They're like, why is this in here? This doesn't make any sense. Who is Big the Cat? And I'm like, just enjoy the fishing, man. Let's go with it. But in the friggin' Chow Garden? I like Chow Garden. I definitely spent a lot of time breeding chows back in the day. Was there a reason we're still using the trumpet doot doot gun? I'm not sure we have a better gun than trumpet doot doot gun. Let me take a look. Yeah, nope. Trumpet doot doot gun is the best one we have. That's it. We don't have a better. Oh, we can build one, right? We can build the grenade launcher. I forgot about that. We'll build grenade launcher after this dungeon. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's a good idea. Instead of trumpet doot doot gun. The jazz. I don't even remember what the circumstances around that. Oh, was it the trumpet? Was that us joking about the trumpet? Oh, I haven't got the geostone. Holy shit. I was about to walk out of here without getting that. Wrench just doesn't like sharing. Oh, Wrench isn't giving me my cut? Rude. In D&D, mimics could shape change into all sorts of things, but video games have really fixed them in chess for the most part. For the most part. I mean, video games, you know, there's only so much you can do in a dev cycle. So chess have become the classic mimic in most games, I think. Jazz Jackrabbit? This is like a weird thing to say in 2023. But I had Jazz Jackrabbit on a shareware floppy that I bought at Walgreens. The chest was empty, thanks game. So that's a weird, very unique thing. I got abs. Do you have abs, chat? Because I have abs. Where did I get abs from? Thank you for asking. I found them on the ground. And you can have abs too if you find them on the ground. Let's see. Kuma, if you ever got around to making a game, we'd make sure to include an oddly fleshed out curling minigame. Oh my god. That's badass. Also, Kuma, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Double XP for a weapon? Holy shit, that is nice. I gotta wait until I get a weapon that I'm sure I'm gonna be keeping forever. That's the tricky part. There we go. You've got some abs under your flabs. I love it. At least 2 abs somewhere. I'm sure I stashed them around here somewhere. I always misplace my abs. Very confusing. Oh, he stole from the fish. Oh no, sea dragon crystal too. Actually, that's exactly what we needed. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's see, build up. Yeah, we need like 1 more scale in there, so that's perfect. Where is that? Spectrumize that. You gonna see the new Indiana Jones? Absolutely. Probably once it comes to streaming. But yeah, I want to check it out. Definitely. We're just feeling generous today. I know this is awesome. I wish it'd keep it up, but I know it won't. Alright, so now we just need to get its attack up. It can't be too much more, I don't think. Let me check. Oh, 80. Yeah, it actually is a lot more. Alright. We could use power crystals to build it up, but again, I'm not in any huge hurry. I'm glad we have the option. We do have, God, we have 9 power crystals, though. We're probably going to use some power crystals eventually. But for right now, we're good. Still would be wary of keeping it in the inventory in case it turns on me. That's fair. That's reasonable. I mean, I've heard a lot of folks didn't like the Indy movie, but I'm still curious. Oh, they got Indy 1 through 4 on Disney Plus? Excellent. I will take basically any opportunity to rewatch Last Crusade. I've seen that movie so many times, and it's still not enough. There's too many enemies here. Ride pod time. I like how as soon as I just don't feel like dealing with enemies, I just bust out the ride pod now. Ow! Get out of here! Alright, so gun does not hit very well at close range. Good to know. Good to know. Alright. Remember Last Crusade is brought up, I think, about that Big Bang skill? Where they say Indy does nothing in the movie? I mean, a lot of it is things happening to Indy. Which is very much a factor, something you see in the genre, I believe. That's pretty normal. All right. More like the stingy wrench. It's been good to me, this dungeon. I can't complain now because it's been so good to me in this one. All right, let's see what exit we're taking here. All right, so that's the star exit, so we can't take that yet. That is presumably a thing for the future. The future from our perspective, not the future from Max's perspective, because this is a game about time travel, and that is a confusing thing. What we need is an Indiana Jones game on the quality of Uncharted or Tomb Raider. That would be really cool. My favorite Indiana Jones game that I've ever played by miles is still Secret of Atlantis, which we streamed last year, and holy crap, that game is good. That game is so good. And that, honestly, that's why I keep thinking about, you know, adventure when I think about Indiana Jones, just because that was such a good game there. Yeah, Fate of Atlantis is just a brilliant, brilliant game. Afraid to watch any movies for a while? That can be a bit intense for a kid. I understand that. You know, I've never played any of the LEGO indie games, so I'd like to check them out. Save here. The entire timeline is of the canceled game Indiana Jones: The Staff of King. They tried real hard to get that game to come out, and it just was not happening. Afraid of Atlantis? It's a spooky place. Atlantis is a little bit spooky. And Ren, thank you for the link. If anybody hasn't seen that before, I do have a complete stream history if anybody's curious what I've done before. Alright. So we need to place 3 houses. And we need to have 1 house that's 3 blocks high for some reason. I kind of don't want to do anything until I find out what's up with the workshop elevator, because I feel like that's going to build into things. But we'll see. Real quick though, let's pop over to the station. Watched a weird zombie game as a kid that destroyed me, never could remember the name afterwards. Group of people making a holiday at the grounds of a battle of the American Civil War. Interesting, I haven't actually heard of that one. That's not ringing any bells for me. I'd have to look that one up. Oh, movie. Still not ringing any bells though. That's an interesting premise though. I kind of dig it. Alright, upgrade the ride pod. Let's see, I think if nothing else, we should just grab another shield kit. Yeah, let's do that. Let's apply that and let's see how much room we have for more shield kits at the moment. Alright, how full up are we on shield? Still got a ways to go. I think we can put 2 more kits on with the core as it is right now, so we've got very good shields on that thing right now. I love it. Alright. Let's head back in. We'll save and then we'll go to another level. Game was still under development and then Uncharted came out and it was a huge hit. That had to have been frustrating. That had to have been incredibly frustrating. And like actually frustrating, I don't mean like the game Routine, which I'm suddenly reminded of and I'm angry anytime I think of it. If anybody forgot about that one, there was a game that was supposed to be a first-person horror game on the moon called Routine. And it's been in development for like a decade. And it was supposed to come out a few years ago, and then the Alien game came out, the first-person Alien game. And then they said they were super mad because that game stole their thunder, and then just nothing. Just complete silence after that. And that has got to be the weirdest. If that's the last thing we hear from Routine, that is the weirdest ending for a development saga I have ever heard. The voice acting for the German characters, oh, it's got to be horrible, Rooks, right? That's something we've talked about on the stream before, is accents, especially in older games, are atrocious. I know when we played Gabriel Knight 2, I thought the German accent sounded okay, but everyone in here that spoke German is like, oh god, they're horrible. Which is a shame. It really is. Still waiting for him to do something with Marvel Zombies? I'm shocked they haven't yet. It's such a popular property. Yeah, Alien Isolation came out, and then they got mad about that, and then this game never released. Let's see. Still feel for Del Toro how he made his stop-motion Pinocchio. I still haven't seen Del Toro Pinocchio. I do usually love whatever Del Toro does, though, so I'll probably enjoy it. Also, I almost forgot. We wanted to make a new gun for Max. We do want to do that, and we got the grenade launcher right here. We just need to get 4 logs. Let's make that, and then hopefully Max can do a little bit of range damage as a treat. That would be really nice. This grenade launcher should be a step up, right? Let me double check. Yeah, that is a tier up from what we got. So let's see if we can make that. I mean, it's a video game. It makes sense. It's... Do I have to say the phrase ludonarrative dissonance? Because I hate saying that, but... It's ludonarrative dissonance. Mechanically, Laura kills hundreds of people, but narratively, she kills like 3? And that's fine. It's fine. It's okay. We can do that. That can be a thing. Alright, let's see if that grenade launcher is actually better than what we have. It might not be, unfortunately. Here we go. Grenade launcher status. Attack 25! It's not! Well, if we can get our stupid trumpet gun to level to a +4, we can use level up powder to get it to +5, and then we can synth it onto... No, I don't even want to do that. Max's guns can wait. What a horrible weapon. Yeah, she runs into actual live dinosaurs, and then she's like, oh, where are the opponent? And then just shoots them. That is a weird one, some guy in a hat. I'll admit, that one does run weird. For anybody that hasn't heard the absolutely incredibly pretentious term ludonarrative dissonance, that is when in a video game there is a gap between the mechanics of the game and the story of the game. And it is a good term to use when discussing video game stories, because that is a thing. Because you do get some games like Uncharted where you have a character that doesn't want to kill in story, but mechanically kills hundreds and hundreds of people. Mechanic story mismatch just sounds silly. It's so much simpler. It's so much simpler. Oh yeah, Kirio has definitely killed some people that the game just hand-waved. 100%. What was the dissonance in Red Dead 2? I'm curious. Is it the same thing about just killing too many people? Oh yeah, the Arkham games, the Spider-Man games. Spider-Man doesn't kill, but I just knocked that guy off that building and he's definitely 100% dead. That guy's definitely absolutely dead. Mountain Baddie appears is the name here. Yes, I've heard really good things about Asteroid City. Oh man, if you see it in theaters, EP, I would love to hear your thoughts on it. I've heard some people I trust telling me that Asteroid City may be their favorite Wes Anderson movie. And that is really exciting to hear. Ow! Damn it! Stole a Hunter Crystal from him though. You walloped the shit out of me there. Yeah, people whose opinions I respect are saying that might be their favorite. And that's humongous. I can't even... Alright, ride pod time. 2 shots! Beautiful. Oh, there's the key. Glorious. And this guy can still hit me through my block, which is insane. He must do absurd amounts of damage. Yeah, Spider-Man just stuck him into a wall. You just didn't see it happen. I think it becomes noticeable the more the game tries to point it out. Like, I think most people would be fine just saying, alright, yeah, Spider-Man doesn't kill. I know that. That makes sense. But the more the game's like, oh yeah, no, that guy's fine. No, he's not. That guy's 100% not fine. King of Fighters Iori, canonically pacifist, hates violence every second line out of her mouth. I will kill you! Oh god. Iori is a little bit nuts, it's true. The Nova Cannon does ice damage. That's really weird. I suppose they couldn't just have every laser do like fire damage or light damage. That'd get boring. I suppose. Excuse me. Spider-Man does snap in one of the newer comics. I remember that one. That's because he hurt Aunt May, and you never hurt Aunt May. You hurt Spider-Man's family, there's gonna be consequences. 100%. That's not even a newer comic. That's a few years old at this point, too. Because time is a terrible thing. Don't hurt Aunt May. Also, don't imply that Aunt May is very fragile and may die at any time. Peter doesn't like thinking about that. Ow! Holy shit. That guy has a super mean melee attack. Also, how come I'm stealing all the time now? This is amazing. This thing went the longest time and just never stole. Now I'm doing it several times per dungeon. Yeah, Peter in the comic books has gotten like 10, 20 years older than he was originally. Aunt May, we just don't talk about Aunt May's age. We just don't. Just don't do it. I mean, I know that the chance goes up based on wrench level. Alright, that I did not know. Because we went like a dozen dungeons and it didn't steal jack. And now it's doing pretty well for itself. That's some beautiful XP. Yeah, Spidey did make a deal with the devil, the literal actual devil, that one time. But we don't have to talk about that storyline. That horrible, horrible, stupid storyline. It's good just to see that a character has limits. I think it's good to establish that a character, you know, has flaws. Characters should have flaws and we should see them. It makes them feel more real, I think. That is correct, some guy in a hat. That terrible, terrible storyline was the literal actual devil is like, hey, if I erase your marriage from existence, then your aunt won't die this second. And Peter's like, deal, that's awesome. Yeah. I mean, my aunt will still be like 110 years old or something, but yeah, let's do that. Let's take that deal. Let's see, don't forget too, if you really need XP, you can kill with a ride pod. Oh, it's true, I forgot about that. So I can get some kills with a ride pod and then switch over and get my gun. I was gonna say get my gun level up, but I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. Absolutely do not care about that stupid gun. Whoa, what is that? What is that? A burger! What the crap? Oh, he still poisoned me through my block. Lovely. What the crap was that? Jeez. I can't see what my statuses are. I think one of them is I'm like slimed? Not sure what the other one is. Not as cool as Bunger. No one's as cool as Bunger. Bunger. Bunger? I have thirst? Oh no. God, well I do have tasty water. I'm just gonna use mighty healing because that'll cure everything. There we go. Did looking at a guy named Burger make me thirsty? Because that does actually sound in character for me. I'm just gonna come right out and say that. He's a burger. He burgs. I can respect this. Seems like a good job. Burg well, my friend. Burg well. Blocked ya! You jerk. In both those versions. Nice. Bunger. Now I'm thinking about bungers, which is a beautiful thing because I love bungers. Bug Snacks is so good. All right. Burgers do inflict thirst IRL, definitely. I can confirm this as well from personal experience. Cowabunga! If they make a sequel to Bug Snacks, which I heard they are considering, they better add an enemy called Cowabunga. Just a bunger on a tiny little surfboard. And what will I do with that bunger? I'll tell you, I will love him. I will love him forever. Forever and ever, chat. Forever and always. And I will love him and hug him and squeeze him and call him George. All of these things, chat. LTG, thank you for adding that code. I just noticed that. Alright. I'll head through the locked door over there just to get those enemies in that chest in case there's anything good. And because we've almost got another level on the wrench, which is nice. After that, we might use the power spheres and just go ahead and force the next level. That might not be a terrible idea. And we'll decide from there. Oh Oh my god, you're wearing the Mega Monkey slippers. That's awesome. They look so cozy. Those things look incredibly comfy. That is awesome. Alright, use the key here. Because love goes through the stomach, for me at least. I can confirm that is where the love lives. The love lives in the stomach. I'll watch any Spider-Man film, to be honest, he my favy. Spider-Man is fantastic. And has had some of the best superhero movies out there. Like, to this day, I'm not sure that any superhero movie has topped that moment where he's trying to stop the runaway train. In, what is it, the first Spider-Man movie? That is such a good moment. And I'm not sure any superhero movie for any character has done their character more justice than that one scene. Just one incredible scene. Oh, Spider-Man 2, there you go. I was in the first one and the second one. God, what a good scene.
Alright, that takes care of you guys.
Spider-Man 2099, I used to love Spider-Man 2099 back in the day. I had some of its comics. His comics, I suppose. Reminds me of the line in Invader Zim. Are you thirsty for chicken? God, I used to be obsessed with Invader Zim. Love that show so much. All about that show. Alright, let's head up to the exit then. There's another chest along the way too. Crush it. It's a good place for him. Call that the retirement plan right there. I will leave you to your moosey fate. Moosey fate! Invader Zim was so unique. What an amazing and wonderful show. Also, if nobody has seen the Invader Zim movie on Netflix and you like Invader Zim, check it out. It is very charming. It is at least as good as any episode of the show. I wish more people even knew it existed, but more people need to see it too. Casey, do you have the first 2 seasons on DVD? Nice! Also, welcome in, Casey. How are you doing today? Sky, you have it on DVD too! How do I not have it on DVD? I gotta look into that sometime. Very much ahead of its time. This is true. This is true. LTG, yes! That is my favorite line in that movie. Not possible! Although my favorite scene in the movie is the, I won't even spoil it. It's the last 5 minutes. I won't spoil it for anybody that hasn't seen it, but the last 5 minutes are a treat. Resident in house with chimney. Alright, that's tough because the iron houses, I don't think you can put chimneys on. That is tricky. I'm glad I didn't just build 3 iron houses. That wouldn't have worked well. Also, you can make generator. This may be important. I think I already have... Or no, I have small generator is the thing I have. But I can make a regular generator now. For science! The Invader Zim movie on Netflix is the one I was talking about there, Punisher. It was really low-key. It didn't get a lot of advertising, unfortunately. That's why a lot of people didn't hear about it, because it just sort of showed up on Netflix one day. But yeah, check it out. It's so good. He's gonna get eaten by a shark. There it is, thank you. I was trying to remember the title. Invader Zim Enter the Florpus is what it's called. Alright, so I need 3 houses. One of them is on 3 blocks. And that's all we know for certain right now. So I do think for this one, I'm going to wait until they force me to start working on Giorama. Just because I feel like this one's going to be a little bit weird. I kind of got the feeling it's going to be a little bit weird. Yeah, check out the movie if you get a chance. It's good. Oh man, EP, I want to hear your thoughts. Anybody in here that is going to go watch the Invader Zim movie, I would love to hear your thoughts. Because I thought it was really fun. And actually does wrap up a couple loose ends from the TV show. So if you're like me and am a huge continuity nerd, yeah, you're going to get some treats in there, I promise you. Alright, next floor is called Magmanoff, which I assume is the name of a new enemy. Alright. So let's see, do we want to level up Max's wrench now? Let's see what it's at. So it needs 10 more attack, and I think we can make that happen. We can totally make that happen. How many... We don't even need all the power crystals we have, so yeah. Let's just give it 10 more attack. And then we can level it up. And then that'll be awesome. Yeah, Futurama's coming back again because that show is, Futurama is the Castlevania of TV shows in the sense that it can never truly be killed. It will resurrect after a certain amount of time automatically. As long as there is evil in hearts of men, there will be Futurama. Oh yes, Rocko's Modern Life, another classic right there. Laundry Day is a very dangerous day. FYI. Wasn't the term I was going for, but it's true. It auto-resurrects. Yeah, they're making a Dead Cells cartoon, which is weird, because I didn't think Dead Cells had much of a story, but... Alright, sure, Dead Cells seem pretty cool. Let's do it. Let's go for it. Alright, Poison Wrench? Sure. Alright, so now it has Steel and Poison. Oh, that's good. That's awesome. And that added another 8 attack too, so that's glorious. And what do we need to build it up? Lots of stuff. Also, it says, you notice there, I don't just have to have specific items. I have to kill 2 specific enemies first. So that's gonna take some time. We're not gonna rush into that. Oh, God, I was trying to read chat here, clown. Spring happy clown present time on me here.
Very good. Here you are.
Ooh, 4 treasure keys. Alright, yeah, I'll take that. That's actually pretty badass. Those things are super hard to come by. Punisher, it's alright, we know what you mean. We're getting what you mean there, and that's the important part. Correct spelling is nice to have, but as long as you get your meaning across, that's what's important there. This game loves its clowns, and I don't understand. Like, the first level is all about clowns, and then there's, for some reason, clowns hiding out in chests, which I don't understand. Because I don't think they give, like, a canon reason why there's just clowns in there. The game just seems to like clowns. It is a nice design, I will give you that. It is a cute design. This game in general has very cute designs for its characters. But why a clown? That's my question. Why a clown? Alright. I wasn't really paying attention to how well this wrench worked, but we're doing some good damage as far as I can tell. Also, I think we poisoned the guy. Yeah, I think we're poisoning him, which is nice. They love hiding in boxes and surprising people. Where do I find a clown expert? Or perhaps a better question, how do I make sure that I never run into a clown expert under any circumstances? How can I ensure that I live the rest of my life never running into a clown expert? What do I have to do to make that happen? That's my question. It's the Emperor of Clowns, all about those bribes, of course. Back in my day, adults thought kids liked clowns for some reason. Some kids do like clowns. I do think in some senses, the fact that some people find clowns scary is kind of a meme in some sense. Like how some people don't actually find the word moist to be gross until somebody tells them, oh, everyone thinks the word moist is gross. And then suddenly they're like, oh yeah, I guess I can say that. It's a thing. Also, it's so great that I upgraded this weapon and I can still steal shit. That's so cool. I'm loving that. Whoa! I didn't think you could hit me from back there. Damn it! I think that is a thing. I do. I think some people legitimately don't care until they're told, oh, it's just a thing. Like, oh yeah. I guess that's a thing with me too, I suppose. I can see it. Ow. You like the word? I don't see anything wrong with the word. Like, there's a lot of contexts you can use it in that are not gross in the slightest. Like, hey, I'm gonna make a birthday cake. How do you like your birthday cakes? Do you like them dry? No, of course I don't like them dry. That would be stupid. You gotta make sure that it's moist. And if it's not, make sure you got enough moisture in the batter. That's crucial. 17 damage a tick? That's ridiculous. That's a lot of damage. Exactly. If you're talking about a cake, that is the word you use. And hey, what's that thing they give you inside a little packet at like a barbecue restaurant so you can clean your hands? Oh, thank you for asking. It's a moist towelette. It's just the word for it. It's just the word you use. It's not weird in that context. Are there contexts that can be used that are weird? Yes. Plenty that aren't. I stress this. Like, no one in their right mind has chicken dry either. Nobody likes dry chicken. No. Gotta keep it moist. That's important. I don't remember the context for that. But that is my favorite part about quotes. Is when I read a quote and I'm like, where the hell did that come from? What were the circumstances that made that come out of my mouth? What was going on in that stream? Jesus. Because I'm being very honest here, I don't remember that one. That's a recent one too, I should remember it then. Wish I knew what game it was. I'm almost happier that I don't, because it's more hilarious that way. That quote is so much more wonderful when I have no idea why I said that. Ordered chicken for tea tonight. I got a 3-piece box from KFC. They didn't give me any chicken. Well, that's weird. Wait, you ordered chicken, but they didn't give you any chicken? Is that bad? That seems bad. Am I missing something? That is bad. All right. You said free food. I'm like, free food sounds like a good thing, but ordering chicken and them not giving you any sounds bad. Yeah, did they just give you like 15 biscuits? Because that'd definitely be a thing. Oh man, there was a chicken joint around here. I don't remember if it's still open. But the employees there were always super generous. Like, whatever you ordered, they'd give you like 2 or 3 pieces extra. So you order like a 6-piece chicken and there's just 8 in there. Like, every time. Or sometimes they legitimately would just throw 5 biscuits in there. It was so great. I always tried to tip generously. I'm like, they didn't know I was going to tip generously, but I'm like, if you're going to give me a ton of free shit, I'm going to try and be nice to you. Oh, they give you a full refund. Oh, gotcha. All right, LTG. So the story has a happy ending. That's good. That's good. Going to Pizza Hut and ordering a burger? So I have a friend that was in my old tabletop group. And his brain melts down whenever he's at a drive-thru window. It's the strangest thing. Every time he goes to a drive-thru window, he just panics. And it was very strange. And I once saw this man pull up to a KFC. I was in the back seat at the time. And they said, "Hey, welcome to KFC. What can I get for you?" And he said, geez, can I get a spaghetti salad?" And I laughed so hard, I thought I was gonna throw up in the KFC drive-thru. Because to this day, that is one of the funniest things I've ever heard. And also, just the person on the other end of the line at the drive-thru window was just silent for the longest time. Just like, I think I heard what he said, but that can't possibly be a thing he said, because that's insane. He can't have said that, no. And eventually they're just like, "I'm sorry?" They're like, "Is this guy fucking with me?" I mean, usually they have cams, so you might have like looked on the cam and saw the guy just complete flop sweat, just like, "Oh god, oh god." Now he might have thought he was fucking with him, because if they could see on the cam in the back seat, they would have seen me like legs in the air laughing, like gasping for air as I quickly die from laughing too hard at spaghetti salad. I will say though, like this is a turning point in my life. If that guy on the other end of the speaker at the drive-thru had said like something like large or small, I would have died. I would have died instantly. That would have been too funny, it would have pushed me over the edge, and I would be dead. Right then and there, would not have survived the encounter. I can tell you that with 100% certainty. Yeah, would you like fries with that? I would not be alive. That's it, that's all for me. Sorry, I'm done. KFC in Indonesia does sell spaghetti. I don't think at any point the guy at my KFC got Indonesia on the phone just to check if they could send any over, but that would be pretty cool too. Punisher, that story has made your day. I'm so glad. Anytime I can share a little bit of the weirdness of my life with the world and make the world a little bit of a weirder place, I am going to try to. It's not just my pleasure, it is also my calling. As mine must have been in the multiverse, is sort of searched out through alternate realities. Wasn't completely tethered to our time-space reality at that moment. EP, I'm glad. I'm glad. Oh god. When I worked at Domino's, so people tried to order nun pizza. Oh god. I do love the joke of nun pizza left beef, but I imagine it probably gets very tiring. I imagine just having to put up with weird orders at a pizza place must get very tiring. Oh god damn it. I know the first time we did a 12-hour stream-a-thon for my Streamiversary, My old roommate actually ordered me pizza as a surprise. And what she did is she ordered 2 small pizzas, and she specifically asked the place if they would put the second pizza upside down on top of the first pizza, forming, as she put it, a pizza sandwich. Which, although it was all printed out on the receipt, they didn't actually do it, which I don't blame them, because that's insane. But in her defense, she did try to get them to do it. So all I got was 2 small pizzas and a very hilarious receipt for my trouble. Yeah, it's more, I can do it myself. I could have done it myself very easily. There was nothing stopping me from forming my own pizza sandwich at that point. Did I? No, I chose not to. I chose not to do the pizza sandwich, but I had the option, and I appreciate that. It's nice to have options. EP, you would have done it. That's glorious. Thank you. Thank you for being that brand of weird. The world needs that brand of weird. Sky, you would have done that. It seems like a straightforward request. And she was the one paying for it too, so you know. I feel like if I was working at a pizza place, I'd be like, if that's what they're paying for, sure. Not like it's hard. Not a fan of calzone, Grushin. I suppose not everybody is. I like a good calzone, but I've also had bad calzone. Like, some people think that a calzone is just a pizza that's like fully enclosed. It's not. There's art to calzone. Punisher reminds you when you had a massive pizza roll in Manhattan and nearly went into a food coma. Oh man, it sounds good. It is edible. It's completely edible. You can eat a pizza sandwich. My name is Shayna's Games, and I am here to tell you, on my honor, chat, you can eat a pizza sandwich. I won't stop you, and you shouldn't let anybody else stop you either. Oh yeah, I've had a wide variety of pizza qualities. I've had a wide variety of calzone qualities. I think a lot of people don't understand. They have like a bad calzone, and they're like, oh, I guess I don't like calzones. I have that happen a lot too with Chicago-style pizza. I have people from like Europe tell me that they had Chicago-style pizza and it was terrible. And I'm like, send me a photo. I bet it sucked. I have not seen any place outside of Chicago do Chicago-style pizza justice. So if you have had Chicago-style pizza outside of Chicago and you thought, wow, this is terrible, I apologize. That probably wasn't made right. I'm just saying that. 100 culture points. Holy shit. We're not playing around here. Alright. Not too much there. Excuse me. Some people say any pizza is good pizza. I say any pizza is better than no pizza. I think that's usually a pretty reasonable rule. Hey, Lost, welcome in. How are you doing today? Beef, I heard about that one. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I haven't actually seen it myself. The only good Chicago-style pizza I've had has been in Chicago itself. It's weird. It's not like it's some like super complicated French delicacy. It's like they're choosing to make it wrong. It's bizarre. Hey, Amplex, how are you doing today? For the record, all pizza is pizza. I just love pizza in general. I do. It's so good. Sweet corn on pizza. I've heard that's really big in China and Japan. Like, I had a friend that visited China and said, like, basically any pizza you get, they will put corn on there because they just assume you want it on there, aside from whatever the toppings are. I'd give it a try. I'm game for anything, but I can't say I've ever had it on pizza before. All right. Let's see, I need to blow my nose real quick, folks. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Oh man, I ate so much of the rectangular school pizza. That's the kind of pizza where you bite into it and your first thought was, this was frozen, and not for a short amount of time. And yet you just keep eating it. I had a friend that I sat with in high school who would buy that pizza, and then he would very carefully roll it up into a tight little roll, and then he'd get a little thing of mayonnaise and he'd dunk it in the mayonnaise and then eat it like that. I've seen people do it before, but it still baffles me. That is a weird way to eat pizza. You do that too? Oh my gosh. Like I said, he's not the only person I've seen do it. I've seen other people do it. I've heard of other people doing it. Hey, Plex, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it to you. Hot sauce mayo. Ooh. Now see, that's a whole different thing, and I'm intrigued by that. You have me interested. Yeah, pizza and mayo, it doesn't sound appetizing at first, but it's an interesting combo, it really is. All right, let's see what the next level is. Danger zone. All right, we can do that. I know whenever we talk about weird pizzas, the thing I always bring up is there used to be, not far from me, a wrestling-themed sports bar owned and operated by a former WWE wrestler. And one of the things they had on the menu was a pizza that the toppings were chicken strips and fried mac and cheese. Those were the toppings on the pizza. And I bring this up because I always bring that up as an example of a bad pizza. And the reason I bring that up as an example of a bad pizza is because did it taste good? Yeah, it tasted good. But you have destroyed the structural integrity of the pizza. There was no way to pick up these slices because it was too damn heavy from the toppings. Which is just weird. I don't know how to eat that pizza is the thing. Oh yeah, it was whole chicken strips and whole fried mac and cheese bites. Just dumped on a pizza. Like the actual flavor profile was good, but I don't know what to do with that. And Deathblow, welcome in. How are you doing today, Deathblow? Hope you are having an excellent weekend so far. Yeah, you had to go for the knife and fork, basically. That's the only way around it. Making me hungry. We have been talking about pizza for a while. How are you doing, Deathblow? What were you playing? Checks out as far as you're concerned. That's like I said, if you're gonna draw a line for toppings that you shouldn't put on pizza, that's where I'm gonna draw the line, is if you can no longer pick it up securely, you might have a problem there. Unless it's like Chicago style deep dish, in which case that's the whole point. Sorry, Celestial Knight. Didn't mean to make everybody hungry, but I do tend to do that a lot. At what point does it cease to become a pizza? A valid question. One I don't have an answer for. Holy shit, alright, Max is actually stronger than Monica now. So we should switch back for a bit. Get her a couple levels on her weapon. Let's see, would a calzone be exempt from the... Oh yeah. You can get away with basically whatever you want with a calzone, because the calzone's enclosed. So you can still pick it up, you can bite into it just fine, so yeah, you can go nuts with that. A chicken strip and fried mac and cheese bite calzone? Yeah, you can get away with that, 100%. Also, that wrestling-themed sports bar was fucking amazing, and I'm so sad that it's not around anymore. Breaks my heart. I love that place. Oh yeah, Rooks, I'm 100% with you there. Sometimes you can have toppings that work if you make them right. But if you cook the pizza wrong, it's not going to work. Oh yeah, still playing Inquisition. How are you liking it, Deathblow? Still having a good time with it? Let's see. If and when an entire rotisserie chicken is placed upon a single rectangular pizza, this is too far. On this, Amplex, we agree. We are in agreement on this point. This guy is made of bomb. I don't know why that enemy was made of bomb, but he was made of bomb. See if we can take this guy down before that dragon in the background notices me. Nope, he noticed me. Alright, we're good. I found cheese. Beautiful. Alright, let's take this guy down last. We all got a limits. We all got a limits. No matter how open-minded you are with your pizza, you're gonna have a line somewhere. Some of us know where that line is. Some of us haven't discovered it yet, but they were probably gonna find it in unpleasant fashion one of these days. Let's see. Alright, have a good rest, Deathblow. Thank you so much for dropping by. I appreciate it. You take care, and we will see you around. Normally, I am extremely open-minded with my pizza toppings. I don't like pineapple on my pizza, but if you want it, that's fine. That is fine. Also, I think anchovies can work if done correctly. I think there's a lot of anchovy pizzas that go too heavy on the anchovies and just ruin the whole experience. But in moderation, anchovies can be a very nice addition, especially if you pair them with the right toppings. For me, the quality of the pizza depends on crust, toppings, or arbitrary. I think that's a thing that a lot of people neglect. Like, one of my rules that I have for pizza, because of course I have rules for pizza, is if you have had a pizza with bad toppings, or sorry, if you've had a pizza with bad crust, you have had bad pizza, full stop. You cannot truly have good pizza if you don't have good crust. Like, the crust is not just an edible plate. No. The crust is part of the experience. But there are a lot of people that when they make the pizza, the crust is all dry, and the crust is bready, and sometimes it's too thick. And it's just like, oh, these are really nice toppings, but oh, this crust is terrible. No, it's shitty pizza. It's just shitty pizza overall. Because it's an experience. The fullness of the experience is being ruined there. Let's see, some guy had a hat. I was in Rome and I had a pizza with anchovy and capers, and that's it. Ooh, it does sound brutally salty, but I'd try it. Exactly. If you need to want to eat the crust should be something you want to dig into at the end. This is important. Also, we found another burger. I'm gonna kill him with laser beams. Beautiful. Let's see. 4M, welcome in. How are you doing today? I didn't expect this game was so long. People really got some bang for their buck. Oh my god. Yeah, this is easily a 60-hour game. Absolutely. Not a short game in the slightest. I mean, JRPGs in general. Without knowing anything about the game, if I see a game is a JRPG, I'm going to assume 40 to 60 hours. Especially for a retro JRPG, that's usually a very good rule of thumb. And this one is easily 60 hours. So yeah, we're still going to be playing this for a while. We are currently on chapter 5 in the game, and I believe there are 8 chapters. So we're past the halfway point, but we still got a ways to go. Alright. Ow. Couldn't block there. Rude. Oh god, the guy that's made a bomb has noticed me. Whoa, there's another guy over there, shit! That's unfortunate. Oh god. Taking a beating here. There we go. I have 6 cheese now, which is awesome. Gotta take these dudes on separately. We can totally do. Oh my god, Okami is so much longer than you expect going into it. Okami, you start it and you're gonna be like, all right, this is gonna be a nice weekend game. Have some cute little graphics, have some cute little dungeons, and then Okami is so long. I would go so far as to argue Okami is too long. Because without really spoiling anything, Okami has this weird setup where it has what feels very much like a grand finale at the halfway point of the game, and then just sort of keeps going. If Okami ended at that halfway point, I would probably rate it a lot higher. But as it is, I lost a lot of steam once I got past that point. I'll probably play Okami on stream at some point, but because it is kind of overlong, I'm not in any huge hurry for it. I do have 3 or 4 copies of Okami as well, this much is true. They do remaster it every time you stop thinking about it, which is good. I love a game that's easily available like that. Yeah, it's got a very unique look, and they never really quite nailed that in the re-releases, it's true. Oh yeah, that Dragon Quest game. Level 5 in general has made some really cool titles. They are good folks, definitely. Trying to remember the name of the game, Punisher? If you do remember, I would love to hear. Always love chatting about game design like that. Yeah, 4M, that's gotta be a huge shock. Like, I can imagine getting like an hour or 2 into Okami and like being like, oh, this is gonna be cute, and then looking up on how long to beat, and you're like, I'm sorry, it's how long? You want how much from me? So when are you gonna stream Rogue Galaxy? Well, step 1 is I have to get a copy. I don't own a copy of Rogue Galaxy yet. But once I get a copy, I will test it out, and if I like it, yeah, it's 100% a possibility. I mean, obviously I gotta finish this game first, but I am not at all opposed to that. Especially because I'm really enjoying this game. I think so far this game is really fun. And if you're telling me I can get something more like this game, sure, sign me the heck up. Alright, take this guy down too. Get that nice Bracer XP. Beautiful. Just 1 enemy left here, let's take him down. Or he can cause too much trouble for us. Let's see, what is this sword's ability called? I don't think the sword has any abilities. Oh, the thing where I'm like throwing magic back at it? I think they just call it Magic Reflect. Which is basically certain enemy attacks are classed as magic, and I can absorb a bunch of those attacks and then throw it all back at them, which is really neat. Ooh, Resurrection Powder, we were talking about that earlier, but I'd never actually seen it. Prevents unconsciousness when equipped. I'm probably going to want to equip that for boss battles. And then I'll auto-resurrect if I get knocked down. That's nice. Rogue Galaxy has a reputation for going overboard. This game has gone overboard. This game has gone completely, totally overboard. There is fish racing in this game. Come on! It's absolutely over the top. Hope we play Gollum sometime down the road? I don't know. I mean, number 1, I've seen a bunch of clips of it on TikTok, and it doesn't even look fun to play. And number 2, I feel really bad for the studio that made it. Because the studio that made it has made a lot of games that I really loved. And I don't know why Gollum turned out so bad, but the studio's getting shut down now. And that actually does break my heart. That is really sad to see. Yeah, Daedalic, I love Daedalic as a studio. They made so much cool stuff. We've even seen some Daedalic games on stream before. But yeah, the studio's getting shut down, and that really breaks my heart. Gollum was that bad. I've seen a bunch of clips on it on TikTok, and it's just a buggy mess. Like, barely functional. It's not good. Seriously though, this game does have a lot of cool shit for a PS2 game. Oh yeah, they went nuts on this game. They put so much in this. I don't know that I could name a PS2 game that's quite as ambitious as this one. It did look like a PS2 game as well, which is weird because the graphics in the game itself look worse than the trailers they put out before. Yeah, Daedalus gone. The Daedalus is going away because of Gollum's sales performance. It's tragic. Let's see. Do you think they didn't put enough effort into Gollum? I don't think that's it at all. Because here's the thing. I want to really stress this. I have never personally known any game developers that weren't absolutely passionate about their jobs. I know I hear some people sometimes be like, oh, the devs were lazy. No. I've never met a lazy game developer. Every game developer I've met has always wanted to make the coolest game that you could ever even imagine. What I think happened is the people who worked above the devs, the producers, the CEOs, they just said, oh, we don't want to pour any more money into this game. We're just going to release it now. And I bet Daedalus said, oh, it's not done yet. No, it's done. Shoving it out the door. And then when it got bad reviews, they're like, this is your fault. I don't know that that's what happened, but in my experience, that is what makes most sense for me. So yeah, I don't blame the devs at all. Not one bit. Repscallion, welcome in. Hope you've been enjoying your lurk. Hope you've been having a good weekend as well. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. And also, I do want to stress this as well. This is important. Daedalus is not bankrupt. Daedalus is not shutting down because they don't have any money. Daedalus is shutting down because Daedalus' parent company told them to. Daedalus has been ordered to shut down by the people that own them. That, I think, is also a very crucial point to throw in there. Yeah, nobody's ever gone out of their way trying to make a bad game, except the guy that made Bent Foddy's Getting Over It. But aside from that one game, no one's ever tried to make a bad game. It could have been the straw that makes that breaks the camel's back. You never know, but yeah, basically, I don't blame Daedalus for anything here. I really don't. I'm doing good, Ripscallion. Thanks for asking. All right, next level is Secret of Fire Mountain, which sounds like one of those Disney movies that came out of the 70s. Even then, that's a great example too, Amplex, because I think that the people that work on Overwatch, again, like the actual programmers, the modelers, the gameplay folks, I think they're passionate about their jobs. But none of them made the call to cancel that. Once again, that's the executives. The people who don't actually do work on the game. The people that just, you know, make money. Boss people around. That's who I blame for that. Because seriously, I have never met a game developer that wasn't anything but utterly passionate about making the coolest shit ever. Yeah, the actual devs of Overwatch are cool people. But the executives at Blizzard, fuck those dudes. Every last one of them, to hell with them. Be careful here. I'm taking a lot more damage than I'd like to. Getting a little careless, getting a little reckless. Also, I think Max does more damage to these guys. I should really be using Max here. There we go. Return to Witch Mountain. That's exactly what I was thinking of when I heard that name. Like, Return to Witch Mountain? Is that what we're doing here? So the guys who push for it too early, do they get punished? Like, they might, but usually not. Usually those types of executives can just throw the devs under the bus and say, oh, well, you know, They tell me the game's bad. All the reviews are saying the game's bad. You know, I didn't work on the game. Blame the folks who did. So typically, no, they don't face any consequences whatsoever. Which is heartbreaking. You know, we haven't actually seen a fire one of these guys in a very long time, which is kind of wild. Right. Alright, hang on a sec, let me get caught up. Rook's Honor, you were saying, when I was talking earlier about the late game being tougher on Monica, it's because I think they have a lot of enemies that Monica's weapons... Oh, gotcha. Because there are some enemies that are strong against just anything Monica wields. And I could definitely see that being a thing. That makes sense. Alright, I get you. I get you. So yeah, it's probably good to make sure that Max is doing good. But Max is actually more powerful than Monica right now. That's why I'm trying to sort of even her up a little bit. 100% Amplex. The execs of Overwatch need to be overturned. I'll tell you what they need to do. Which is, there needs to be a union drive there. That's what I would say. I would love to see the devs at Blizzard unionize. I think that'd be fantastic. And a fantastic way to stick to the executives, I think. It's not impossible, but you don't actually see a lot of union drives going on in Silicon Valley, unfortunately. Oh, there's the key, too. Let's see. You think Daedalic being such a small company, would they'd have more time to make these games, the pressure would be less? I'm sure originally they did, but then this small company got bought out by a very, very, very large company. And basically they started treating them as if they were also a very large company, which kind of changes the equations. Also, I was literally just talking about leveling up Monica and then I got distracted. She's as good stat-wise, we got more enemy that resist her stuff. That is a little bit unfair. That's unfortunate to hear. Well, I'm glad I know at least so I can roll with it. Ow. See, like, Max takes that guy down in 4 hits, even though Max is not significantly stronger than Monica right now. It's just the guy resists Monica's weapon. And that is very unfortunate. Ow. Yeah, BioWare has had a rough time. And I don't think any of it is BioWare's fault. It's the executives above the devs. That is a perfect example. Because I actually do know some of the devs that have in the past worked at BioWare. And they were people that A, absolutely loved what they were working on. And B, definitely 100% wanted to make some of the coolest shit out there. Which makes sense, because as we know, they did make some of the coolest shit out there. It was all just the people above them, preventing them from just making cool shit all the time. But yeah, 0% of the blame to the people working on the games. Incredibly cool folks that deserve all of your praise. Shame that monstering up is such a hassle. It's a weird system in this game, Grushin. And I don't want to mess with it. Because it's just this big thing that doesn't really interact with anything else. Do I have a key? I don't remember if I picked that up here. I do. I know some of the people working on Overwatch 2 personally, and trust me, this dumb shit is coming to the top. Oh yeah. Like, I'll always just assume that right off the bat. 100%. I'll let you know if I ever meet a dev that's just like, yeah, let's just push some shit out and then make money off of it. But to this day, I never have. People don't tend to get into video game development if they don't love it. This is what I found anyway. respect that, Punisher. And of course, not every game is going to be your cup of tea. Nothing wrong with that. Games are meant to be fun, and if there's a game that you don't find to be fun, that's fine. This guy's a little bit frustrating because usually I like stun locking enemies, but I have to hit him like 4 times to stun lock him. And he can usually get me before that, so I gotta kind of do that hit and run strategy right there. Also, he looks like Pac-Man, and I'm constantly distracted because I'm like, oh, he's like a big Pac-Man. I'm gonna fight this big Pac-Man. Unless you're getting cash or work credit for playing a game, don't play it if you ain't having fun. Wise words right there. Wise words. Honestly, that goes for most media. Like, I know some people that haven't read for leisure for a very long time. And they've asked me, Shane, how do I get back into reading for leisure? And that's one of the tricks. Is if you're reading a book and you're going, oh man, I don't like this, just drop it immediately. Life is too short and there's too many games out there. Or too many books out there. I guarantee you, you will find books out there that you'll like. So when you come across one that isn't doing it for you, drop it. Drop it and find another one. That'll work. I was the same thing, Punisher. I know that's why it was for me, is because I'm just stubborn. I'm stubborn and I always have been, but now I'm a bit better about dropping games that I don't like. Except on stream. But that's a different thing, because on stream, I tend to play stuff so you folks don't have to. And that's a public service, is what that is. That is true, Russian. 100% of the time, that is what they hear. And that's why you gotta unionize if you can. Oh yeah, Les. Even 50 pages is generous sometimes. But yeah, there is absolutely... You should never ever feel the slightest bit of shame for dropping a book that's not doing it for you. Because there's so many books out there. You're not gonna run out of books to read. Ever. Ever. And especially if you haven't read for leisure in a very long time, then it's very possible that you aren't 100% sure what genre works for you right then. So it's possible you're trying to read what you did as like a teenager, and you're like, your tastes have changed, and you're like, oh, I don't like this book, so yeah, keep digging. Keep digging. Let's see, you seriously found some good ones last year? You didn't care for, but most of you found some good ones? There's always going to be those bad ones. There's always going to be the bad ones, and there's always going to be the ones that just don't work for you. Absolutely fine, totally normal. Get this guy killed. There we go. Punisher, I really felt sorry for you at the end of 13. I was getting a little close to rage quitting at the end of 13, I'm not going to lie to you. The end of 13 was definitely pissing me off. But we pushed through. We were able to beat the guy. I'm glad I got to see the ending. I'm glad I was able to play the original 13 too, because I heard the remaster did not go well. Although supposedly they were working on improving it. I didn't hear too much about that though. Thank you for your service. Thank you, EP. That's what I'm trying to do now. My current goal is to read 12 books a year. And I think this year I'm on track for it too, which is awesome. Also, if anybody's curious, I do use a book tracking service called Storygraph. And if anybody is curious what kind of stuff I read, feel free to track me down on Storygraph. My info is public on there, and I would love to chat about books. I used to use Goodreads, but I don't like the way Goodreads has been going with their UI and with everything Amazon's changed with it. So I ended up moving off of Goodreads to Storygraph, and I've been very happy. Storygraph's recommendations are so good. That was the big thing, is I think Goodreads used to have very good recommendations, and they're not doing it for me anymore. When is the Shane Guide to Retro Gaming book coming out? Oh shit, I would love to do one of those. That would be amazing. I'm not sure if I could bring anything new to the topic, though. Because there are a lot of good people writing books about retro games. Boss Fight Books comes to mind. They do some really cool stuff. Yeah, Rook's Honor. You know what always comes to mind for me, Rooks? People that like One Piece. I'm somebody that likes One Piece. I want to make that very clear. I like One Piece. I'm mostly caught up on One Piece, all 1,000-some chapters of it. But a lot of times when you talk to people and you're like, I don't like One Piece, the first thing they'll say is, you gotta watch the first 30 or 40 episodes, then it gets better. What? I don't mean to be rude, but I don't have time for that. Not in the slightest. What the hell? I don't have time for any of the shit that I know I'm gonna love. Don't ask that of me. Please. Let's see, some guy in a hat. As a children's librarian, I spend time reading middle grade fiction, and then when I get home, it's like, I love reading it, but I've had enough. That's completely fair. I get you 100%. Also, some guy in a hat, that is an awesome job, and I'm jealous. That's so badass. Let's see, let me get caught up right here. Most game Shane reviews are it bad, game bad. That was an exception. That was a very rare exception. And also, it bad, game bad. I really need to stress that. That game is very bad. That game is bad and the people who made it should feel bad. I usually try to give shows 3 episodes, but they do need to hook you in the first episode. That's important. And any writer with a tiny bit of competence should know that. A show needs to hook you in the first episode. It's so crucial. Let's see, LTG is someone that started collecting the show on DVD Blu-ray. I feel this. Yeah, I love One Piece. I do enjoy One Piece. I've got lots of complaints about One Piece, but I enjoy One Piece. Would I recommend someone else get into One Piece? No. No, I would not. Hey Shane, I've never seen One Piece before. Should I start? No. No, you shouldn't. Absolutely should not. I'm sorry, just don't do it. You want some recommendations? I got recommendations. Don't start One Piece. Amplex, I prefer 100 episodes of character development. I do like character development, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to have the 100 episodes before I get to the good part. I want to be enjoying the development as I go along. That's all I'm saying there. So you're not interested in Game of Thrones? I think Season 1 of Game of Thrones was its strongest. I think Season 1 of Game of Thrones was incredible. The first episode of Game of Thrones was not good, though. That's true. The first episode of Game of Thrones was mostly table setting. You're right there. Alley Lords, when you're only 550 episodes in, what arc are you at? I'm curious. I don't know where that puts you at. Right, Crush. First season is so good. I want to say something that I really liked about the first season, but I won't because it's a humongous spoiler. But I really liked first season. Fishman Island, I believe that is then. Alright, gotcha. Fishman Island's fun. Has some interesting lore there. I want to know what their second cousin eats for That's a very specific niche there, Amplex, but I respect it. Oh my god. Yeah, the first episode was a very good example of how not to do a first episode. Because, like, all that happened in the first episode of Game of Thrones was 2 characters walk up to each other, and one of them is like, here is all of the lore about this thing. And the other one is like, and the other person is like, oh, that's fascinating. Have you heard all of the lore about this thing? And I'm like, I know a lot of this is stuff you need to know going forward, but it's not a very compelling TV, is all. Like, things need to happen as well. Let's see, I will give One Piece credit. It did hit dubbed 1,000. Oh yeah, everyone that works on One Piece deserves all the money in the world because they put so much work into that show. Absolutely. I mean, One Piece has been on for a very long time. I had the same thing. I mentioned before I was a Naruto fan back in the day, and it was the same thing. Naruto was on so long, the animation changed over time because, you know, huge turnover in teams over the course of over a decade. Ah, gotcha, Ellie Lordswood. All right, cool. Let's see. If you have to start One Piece in 2023, read the manga? Yeah. I'll 100% agree with you there. Rook's Honor Game of Thrones should have came with a manual packed in. That would actually be cool as hell. Can we do that, please? Oh man, Celestial Knight, that was a cool fight. It was a cool fight. Though my favorite fight of all of Naruto was Rock Lee versus Gaara. Because not only was it a cool fight thematically, well written, but holy shit, they went so hard in the animation. Like the whole time I was just gasping and like, they're not supposed to do that with animation. That's too hard. They teach you not to do that in animation school because it's way too much work. Oh, such a good fight. Absolutely beautiful. Who among us doesn't Naruto run to Square Pizza? I'm guilty of that. I'm not going to pretend I'm not. Yeah, I've heard some people say Indoor is a bit too slow for him. I can respect that. Alright, next floor is called Death Trap, and I don't know why I'm going to a floor called Death Trap, but I guess we're going to a floor called Death Trap. Yes, that's exactly the thing I'm thinking of, Valley Lordswood. I took 3 years of animation cartooning, and one of the things they teach you is, don't do that. That's too hard. You're going to hate yourself doing it. And they did that. They did that, and it was so cool, and I respect the hell out of them for doing it. Ow. Oh, come down and fight me. There we go. Did he just break my block? Ow. Let's see, I didn't understand Game of Thrones until I read the novels. I want to get around to the novels, but I feel like, even though I know there is a bunch of stuff that happens in the novels different, like stuff like Patchface, I still feel like I'm going to be retreading so much territory that it's going to be a chore. Also, the reason I haven't read the Expanse novels yet. Oh, shit! Oh, god damn it. Yeah, time stopped. And then he died. Damn it! Alright, Monica, I guess you're handling this floor. Wasn't exactly how I was planning this to go, but we'll make it work. Let's see. Serious, I need my pizza to be round. I will not conform. Did you know, I say as a Chicagoan who knows too much about pizza, did you know there is a reason, or at least there is supposed to be a reason, why some pizza is square and some pizza is round? Oh, god damn it, that's a king mimic. Shit. Yeah, he's strong against Monica's weapon. But Monica's barely doing any damage against it. Shit! Oh god, now she's almost dead. I don't know about the death trap, but this floor definitely sucks. Yeah, that does barely any damage. Come here! God, he is nuts! Let's see if we can get him unberserked. Alright, he unberserked, that's good. Woo! This is an ugly, ugly fight. Alright, sorry, I got distracted in the middle of explaining why some pizzas are square. I'll get back to it in just a second, I promise. Damn it! That's fine. We'll game over there. All right, so why some pizza is square instead of why pizza is round? The way I've always been told is the reason is square pizza is meant for sharing. Square pizza is meant for sharing because when you cut pizzas into rectangles like that, typically you're getting more pieces than you would if it was just a round pizza cut into slices. And more pizza pieces mean it's easy to just share around at a party. You just leave it out and then people can grab pieces as they're walking around. So typically that's why I've been told why you sometimes want square pizza. It's meant for a very specific situation. I was warned, Grushin, that's true, that's true. Let's see, hang on, let me get caught up on chat here, I fell a little bit behind. Let's see. Somebody mentioned something about Shonen Jump here. I'm trying to find it. Oh, god damn it! There usually aren't enemies right at the entrance. Sorry, let me deal with this. Thought I had a second to chill. I did not. Let's see it. Who was saying something about Shonen Jump? I can't find it. Whoever said something about Shonen Jump a little earlier, tell me again. I can't find your comment, but it sounded like something I wanted to read there. New Shonen Jump manga should be out tomorrow. Oh, I didn't know Mashal just ended. I'm not going to mourn it. Yeah, give it up, baddies. I'm trying to talk to chat. What the hell? Inconsiderate of these underground monsters to not let me talk to chat. How dare they? 162 chapters. I didn't realize it had been running that long. I will say very much, number one, I miss the print edition of Shonen Jump. Which, of course, you know, I understand why they wouldn't want to do a print edition. That's fair, but... Ow. Aside from that... Ooh, Sharpie! Welcome in, Sharpie, and thank you for the raid. How are you doing today? How was your stream? What were you playing? Tell me everything. We were just talking about Shonen Jump. I was just saying I stopped reading it when they stopped selling the digital edition. Because now it's not possible to own Shonen Jump in the US, which frustrates the hell out of me. Because I appreciate owning things. All kinds of great Genesis games from the Sega CD. Oh, nice. Nice, nice. Any standouts that you played today? Any you were really having a good time with? Any hidden gems you wish more people knew about? I'd love to hear. And welcome in Sharpie's viewers as well. If you don't know me, my name is Shane. I play the obscure, the usual, and the nostalgic. And today we're playing Dark Cloud 2 for the PS2, which I've never beaten before. But I am trying to change that. Tinhead, I've got to admit, I've never heard of that one. Genesis is a console I don't know a ton about because I had Super Nintendo growing up, but I would definitely like to know more about it. I might have to check out your VOD for that one. Wirehead! Oh, Wirehead's so good. I mean, it's not actually fun to play, but it's fucking hysterical. Oh, excellent choice there, Sharpie. Definitely, if there is an FMV game for Sega CD that I wish more people knew about, it's Wirehead. I mean, obviously there's not a very good way to get a hold of it these days, because there hasn't been like a port to PC or anything, but... Oh my god, Wirehead is hysterical. I think my favorite moment in Wirehead is super early on, where you've got a couple of options on how to escape from a bad situation, and one of them is having your character, who is a like middle-aged office worker type, get on a skateboard. And if you select the option to have him get on the skateboard, just for a second, he turns and looks into the camera and just goes... And then the game continues as if nothing happened. And it's so perfect, it's like, why would you do that? Really? That's what you get? Honestly, is that what we're going with? It's such a tiny moment, and it makes me laugh every single time. It's so good. It's a funny game in general. There's lots of funny stuff in there, but that gets me every time. Ooh. That guy block? That guy can take some hits. A lot of enemies in here. I do love having the mech to clear out rooms like this. It's very nice. I relate with this bro tag. It's such a good moment. Hashtag relatable. Wirehead is one of those games that I think is very easy to forget about. And then you remember it and you're like, oh my god, I love Wirehead. And this time I've actually got Max to deal with the King Mimic, which is nice. Because although I think it's not the ideal way to take down the King Mimics, the Ride Pod does make pretty short work of him there. I believe the only FMV game I have any knowledge of is the Gabriel Knight one with Grace and the Werewolves. That is one of my favorite adventure games of all time. Because I think the guy, number one, because I think the guy that played Gabriel Knight is so charming. And I think it's just a perfect representation of the character. Number two, some of the best puzzles in any adventure game, I think. Yeah, there's a bunch of people that I know playing it these days. Just out of coincidence, I think, but it's a good game. It is a very good game. If you're ever curious for I have played a lot of FMV games. They're all up on my YouTube if you ever want to check them out. I think I should have a listing of most of them in my history document as well if you want to check that out. I love FMV games. I'm a huge fan of the genre. I like the classic ones, I like the modern ones, because there is sort of a FMV renaissance happening right now, where there's a bunch of companies making new FMV games. And I think the reason why it makes sense is because filming technology is so easy right now. Like filming on digital as opposed to filming on film is so cheap. And it makes it very easy to make a game, especially if you're doing like a adventure game style game right there. Yeah, FMVs can be really fun if you give them a chance, and you have to have a sense of humor about it as well, because a lot of them are very goofy. Most of them unintentionally goofy, but I love it for that. I think what just gets me is, like, FMV games are in a very real way kind of like a evolutionary dead end, because there was a point where the companies out there thought that FMV games were going to be the future. And that isn't how things turned out, but for a brief moment, it looked like, you know, all games were going to be FMV games in the future, and it was such a weird time. Let's see, Decker Zero, welcome in. John Saul's Blackstone Chronicles. I've heard of that game. I didn't know it was an FMV. I'm gonna have to look into that now. Thank you for letting me know. Also, Decker Zero, welcome in. How are you doing today? Not for Broadcast was insane. Holy crap. What a wild ride. What a very emotional ride, too. That was definitely a game that affected me in a big way. The moon is my birthright. If they ever make a sequel to Not for Broadcast, that's what I want them to call it. I want the sequel to be called The Moon is My Birthright. Fun fact, Shane drives a roller mech to work, hence his advanced abilities. Oh yeah, that was kind of my starter car originally. I'm like, Mom, Dad, can I have a car for my 17th birthday? And they're like, no, but you know, if you want a roller mech, I think we've got one of those rotting out in the backyard somewhere. I'm like, awesome! It turns out you don't actually need a license for one of those, although if you see the cops, you should probably just leave. Anyway, just to be safe, totally. But very much legal. Very extremely legal. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. 100%, 110% legal. Roller mech's so much better than cars. I mean, you've got cup holders for days for starters. Also, you can just sort of, you know, shoot lasers at people in traffic if you get bored. That's nice. I enjoy that. Last Legend made adventure game. Very interesting then. I will definitely check it out. This guy, the timing is a little difficult. Ow. Careful. Oh, I got him poisoned. That's awesome. Let's see. Speaking of so bad it's good, I've been rewatching clips of the Nick Cage Wicker Man movie. I don't know. I don't know that I 100% trust anything that Nicolas Cage says. Because don't forget, that's the same thing the guy who made The Room says about The Room. He's like, oh, The Room was always supposed to be a comedy. Did you not notice that The Room was supposed to be a comedy? No, it's not. No, it absolutely was not, you liar. You did not intend for The Room to be that movie, and you're just trying to cover for it. On second thought, let's not introduce laser weapons to traffic. I think it's fine if we have laser weapons in traffic, but only as long as I'm the only one that has them. Just me, no one else. I promise I will use them for good, probably most of the time, usually. But just to be safe, don't let anyone else have the laser weapons, just me. For safety. Not the bees! Not the bees! I think the thing is, nobody else in that movie, in the Wicker Man, is goofy, except Nicolas Cage. Everyone else is playing that movie completely straight. Like, if someone else in that movie, anyone else, was being a big goofy weirdo, I'd consider it, but it's mostly just him. Tommy Wiseau is out of his mind, he really truly is. Absolutely is. What a weird guy. Really, Amplex? That's fascinating. I'll have to avoid Vegas then, apparently. The bees scene is apparently not even in the official cut. Really? I mean, I've literally seen that scene, like, way back in the day, too, so I don't know how I would have seen it if it wasn't in the official cut. I have no idea. Oh yeah, it's still fun to watch. Let's get that out of the way. Wicker Man is a joy. If you go in, especially if you go into it understanding it's going to be a weird ride. Oh, it's unrated. Weird. Alright. Alright, here we go. We got a bunch more conditions now. So what do we got? 3 sturdy houses placed. House placed 3 blocks high. Excuse me. Resident in house with chimney. 10 pots placed. Resident in house with arm. Resident in house with chimney. Alright, we're starting to see things. I think the thing I'm still confused about is sturdy houses. Can I just place an iron house? Is an iron house a sturdy house? I have questions, and I don't know the answers. Alright, so they don't have it in the TV cut, but TV cuts usually cut a lot of stuff for time, if nothing else. You're different people with 200 million careers here, Flourish. Is that how much money I'm making? Where is it? Let's see. I listened to a podcast about Troll 2. Oh my god. Troll 2 is a hoot. Oh my god. Troll 2 is one of the worst movies I have ever seen, and if you want me to watch it again, call me, I'll do it right now. I'll get in my car right now and I'll drive over to your place and we can watch Troll 2 in a second. They're eating her, and then they're gonna eat me. Oh my god. They're There like isn't a Troll 1 or something, or it's a movie nobody's seen. I don't remember. I know I read the story about it, and the short version is it doesn't matter. It absolutely does not matter. Like, that's one thing I say is, you know, sometimes I'll say a movie's bad and people are going to be like, no, I like it. That's fine. You can like movies that are bad. We can all like movies that are bad. I often like movies that are bad. I often love movies that are bad. I often passionately love movies that are bad. It's fine. Every single thing about Troll 2 is the craziest thing about Troll 2. I agree. Double-decker bologna sandwich. So weird. Oh, we can go ahead and get another shield kit too. Get that. Hell yes. We'll apply that, and then I think we have maximum shields for the core on our mech right now, which is nice. Which means next up we have to save up for another core upgrade. Yeah, oh, look at all that shielding! God, that's so much. 48 plus 19. That's nuts. Block basically anything at that point. Warded Hay, been lurking because I finally got around to start Metroid Prime. Oh, nice. Oh, sorry about the Joy-Con drift, though. How are you liking the remasters? I heard they're really good. I love the originals. Lost Wicker Man scared you as a kid? The OG Wicker Man is a pretty scary movie. It really is. Very good horror movie, I think, especially if you like that kind of vibe of the, like, what do you call it? Like the folk horror, I think, is how I'd categorize it. Very cool. All right, folks, I hate to call it here, but I think this is going to be a good place to stop for the day. We made a ton of progress. I think it's pretty solid bet we're going to be beating Chapter 5 next week. Next time we play, I think we are going to be able to finish Chapter 5 because we made so much progress. Although we are going to have to do a bunch of Georama stuff next time. So we are going to be picking this up on Friday next week. We're going to be playing Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so I hope I will see you there for that. And as always, thank you all for being here. I had a blast with you folks today. We talked about pizza, we talked about manga, we talked about bad movies. This was fantastic. I appreciate all you folks for being here. This was awesome. That bees time again? Not the bees again. Thank you so much. I will always appreciate you folks. I hope I will see you all next week too. However, we do have one last thing to do before we call it quits for the day, and that is... let's see who all else is online. So if you're not done watching Twitch for the day, maybe I can send you somewhere cool. I would like the opportunity to. Most definitely. If you're not already following, make sure to hit follow first and foremost. That'll be the easiest way to find me next week or whenever you'd like to come back. We'd love to have you. And while I am looking to see who all is live right now, there's some links in chat you might want to check out if you haven't seen them yet, including a link to my YouTube if you want to see any of the games I've played in the past, or if you want to get caught up on the current playthrough, feel free to jump in there. And we have a link to my Discord if you'd like to chat with me or the rest of the community outside of the stream. Feel free to join us there. And I see a streamer I enjoy who is playing a game I have always wanted to try. I have not got around to this one yet, so I'm going to be very excited to see this. And I don't remember if we've raided this person before. This might be a new person. So, folks, I would love it if you would join us as we go raid none other than Stuff by Sunshine. You may have seen her in here before. She's a very cool streamer. She does a lot of retro point-and-click adventure games. She is also an illustrator by trade, and she does some very cool illustrating on stream sometimes, which is nice to watch. And she's just a very fun person to hang out with. You'll see for yourself. I'm sure you will. So why don't you join us over there, say hi to Sunshine, hang out for a bit, throw her a follow if you like what she's doing. She's playing Siberia today, which, like I said, I've always wanted to try but haven't got around to yet. Why don't you join me over there, say hi to Sunshine, hang out for a bit, throw her a follow if you like what she's doing. But hey, if you got other things to do, I will just say as I always do, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at in the world. And I will see you folks next week for some more Dark Cloud 2. Take care of yourselves till then, everybody.